am just a man until I put my badge and uniform on. At that point I'm right and you know you're wrong. And we don't get to choose which laws I enforce and you obey. I'm sorry it has to be this way. You don't know how many times I ask myself why. I give you a lawful order and you just don't comply. But if you just stop resisting, I would not do this thing, It's not murder when I do it, but why'd you have to put me through it? Sorry that you're dead. When I said start walking backward towards me on one elbow, you couldn't do that for me. So what can I do now? I'm not worried about the investigation, but I had no plans for this paid vacation. It hurts me so, I just don't know why people keep on talking trash. I'm just trying to protect and serve and maybe grab some cash. But if you just stop resisting, maybe stop and listen, yes, you died in our altercation, but I'm the real victim in the situation. If you just stop resisting, I would not do this thing, It's not murder when I do it, but why'd you have to put me through it?
It's all quiet. Hi, guys. Hello. Happy Tuesday. We're out in the wild today. So you can watch us on all kinds of different platforms. Yes. So
yeah, because we
got
had a
Tim.
special
Hi,
request.
David
As
Gay,
usual,
David
we didn't
Porter,
have anything.
Caleb, Kirk, Johnny. Hi.
We didn't have
Mike.
anything planned.
Yeah.
So by special request, we're going to actually listen into the Tom Woods podcast. We're going to attempt to. We're going to see.
Yes.
Which,
Hi, Echo.
So we
How
could
are you?
get with Echo.
Woo!
We could get at least copy striked or kicked off of YouTube, but I don't care. We're going to give it a shot anyways.
Ah.
See what YouTube does, what Facebook does. We're going to actually listen to the show.
Yay, Tuesday?
Do we say hi to anybody else? I see a mic up there.
Yeah. Donnie's here. How's Donnie doing?
There's Ryan.
Yes, hi, Ryan.
That was a super
My
mix
burps.
there.
Somebody, if you're over on Float, they got to tag the other Ryan. They got to tag Ryan Seifert. So yeah, we're gonna play some
good.
Halo while we listen to.
That's a surprise.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's a
That's
surprise.
okay.
I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. I hit a button
See,
over
me
here.
not
Excuse
listening.
me.
Yes.
No, I didn't tell you. Is it gonna work?
Touch the buttons.
The buttons.
Yes. Oh, what
I need
about
a fourth
what are we
monitor.
talking about? That's his button now. What are we talking about button? Hi,
Where
Jamie.
did that go? I think that's under Reacts.
Jamie, check your
What are we
messages.
talking about?
I messaged you earlier on both Facebook accounts.
We should text Ryan Seifert.
Darn it, Mary. Yes, I know. Right here, I'll just tell him right now.
Oh wait, he can find us on YouTube if you want.
I know, but he doesn't know that we're out in the we're in the public
Right, where you at?
on
Oh, you went on. Oh, I think I saw an ad for that. Did you post that in Float? Did I see that there? Because I was like, is that the same Donnie Smith?
So I don't even want to talk about what our governor is gonna do.
Yeah, I don't even care.
It's Pennsylvania. I just know we're gonna be shut down any
Toilet
minute
paper
now.
is disappearing
Yes.
again.
Hey,
You
Daryl, what's
weirdos.
up? Yeah, so stock up on the toilet paper because, yeah.
Ripped out the bone graft. That sounds not.
Wait, Dennis took out
Like,
my
not
stitches and
what
ripped
he's
it.
supposed to
No. Wait, what? No, that's supposed to stay put.
Is that supposed to stay?
That's supposed to
Okay.
stay there,
That's what
right,
it sounds
Caleb?
like something that's supposed to stay there.
Yikes! Oh my gosh! Oh my. Oh, we got other things. Okay, 30-day ban is up tomorrow. Oh, okay, all right, awesome. I never know when people are banned and which account and if they are allowed to use
governing.
Messenger. Yeah. Hey, Seth, what's
Derek,
up?
thanks for playing that
The
movie
governor,
last night.
yeah,
It was
he
really
is.
late. True, but I was also hammered, and it kept me off of Facebook and
Oh
causing
my
trouble there.
gosh! Yeah.
So thank you for doing
to
that.
the governing. I love it, except that I hate it, but it's funny when you say it.
I love the Mystery Science
Should pull the shit outside for
3000
the
thing he did. Like
Yeah.
he had
Oh, that was
himself as
so
a
much
silhouette.
fun. That was
really neat.
so much fun. Yes. Yeah, they all are, Seth, honestly. Kirk, yeah, it's getting to be a little too chilly to, yeah. Although today it snowed here, but then it's going to be nice tomorrow. So, I don't know if it's there to keep the bone where the tooth was in place. Yes, it's all good. It did its job. Oh, okay.
Those sound like not safe
Okay.
for work lyrics there, David.
All right. I don't know what that means. So, West Virginia governor slows his roll so I can walk a grad. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, I will be praying for that, Echo. Seriously. Yeah. So we are like
Now,
we
do
have to
people
wear
get
masks
notifications when you tag
outside.
them in the
What?
chat and float?
The homeless shelters remember for when outbreak starts. See, 14 days ago, just starting to see some normalcy again in my life. Oh my goodness. Oh my. I don't know what normal is anymore. Normal or the new normal.
Wow. Knows who fault
yeah.
it is.
What? Oh, hey, Liberty Hangout. What's up?
This is what I'm drinking
I miss
tonight.
Aaron too. What's up? Where is
party
Aaron? Where is the AA Ron?
It's
Is
hitting
he
hard.
doing well? Is he doing well? Is he doing okay? Is he doing well? Gosh.
It's
my-
snowing here.
Yeah. Oh, it's 51, Donnie. Are you okay? Do you have the heater on? Hi, Lena. What's up? No, that's, walking for graduation. That's a big deal, and you want to be able to do that.
Let me see. Do I get a notification for that?
Get a notification for what?
Being tagged in the chat of a live stream.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe?
No.
I don't know. Yes.
see it.
It's cold. Cold in Florida. It snowed here today, not surprisingly, because it is November, but it's going to be nice. Tomorrow around the 50s, I think. We're going to go to a park and not wear our masks outside.
All right,
Because we're out freaking side. So, oh man, Christmas. I am playing Christmas music. I have to scrape some joy out of this year. So there's been a lot of good things that came out of this year. It's just been a hard year for everybody, but I am trying to focus on the positive things that we had happen. So, okay. Hi, Jacob. How are you?
You have to wear a mask in the same way you
work?
have to have a permit.
We love you
concealed carry.
too.
One's more noticeable.
You have to wear a mask the same way you have to have a permit. Yeah. Well, their thing now is that they're saying they're going to not check everybody. That obviously they can't stop everyone from crossing the border or coming in on planes and check everyone. But they said that hi Ryan, that you have to get tested 72 hours before you come to PA and have a negative COVID. Or when you get here, you have to stay quarantined for 14 days. So that's the new thing. That and wearing masks outside.
I heard that, Seth.
What's up?
Let's see what's going on. It'll last.
It's going to be okay. You only have about 5 or 10 more minutes left.
So my tablet's only at 19%.
Yes.
And then my shop today, I go in and they said you're not allowed to vape in the shop. You have to go out to the designated smoking areas to vape.
Hi, Nick Bennett.
Which means instead of sitting by myself in the corner of a huge building, I have to go into a confined area with a bunch of other people who aren't wearing masks to vape outside in the 30-degree weather.
Yeah. Josh, what's happening?
So I got those little nicotine salt pouches. I'm going to start using those because I ain't going outside then. I mean, I could just hit it and you're not going to get caught.
Yeah. Still.
It's not worth it.
I want to have 100 babies with David Mary. Hey, if you're carrying the babies.
That's what Mary always said. She just doesn't want to be pregnant again.
Nope. No, thank you. Just because it takes a lot out of you, and I'm done with that. How do they even know? Yeah, Jacob, they're not. She's like, we can't enforce this, completely. But then she badge flexed and was like, but I am in charge of quarantines and stuff, so I could do it if I had to, and it was just like, whatever, man, lady. I don't know her situation.
Who's that? Hey, Quirt.
If she's a man that wants to be a lady or a lady that wants to be a man, I don't know. But our health department human of Pennsylvania says that, yeah.
Simmer down, man.
Now I'm sorry. I was so upset. Hi, Quirt. How are you? You're going to watch us play some Halo while we listen to...
person is trans.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, sir. Yeah. So we're going to play some Halo while we listen to Dadman on the Tom Woods Show. Seriously, just came out today.
And we thought it'd be weird to just us sitting here listening to it together because we're more of a visual thing. So we were like, we're going to do something else. So I'm going to find, where's this scene at? There it is.
There we are.
I just threw it together, so we'll see how the chat works out. But we have to watch over here because otherwise there's a 1 second latency, which makes it hard to play anything. So what do you think?
Right.
Should I be nice? Do I nerf it? I don't want to make Mary mad.
I don't get mad.
No,
I don't get mad. I'm like, hey, buddy. Okay, so it's obvious you don't need to get in the vehicle.
No, I ain't gonna pick up tubes.
And don't pick up the tubes. Yeah.
Am I allowed to snipe? Because that actually makes it harder.
That's fine. David snipes me all the time. Little Davey. Yeah.
Where do you want to go?
Dave will carry my babies in his butthole.
Who knows Halo 3? What map should we play?
What map should we play, guys? We got to start playing the thing, too. Don't forget that.
But I want to have a lot of sound over it, Not over it, but in it.
Okay. The Halo, which one is my favorite game ever? Halo 3. Yep, that's what we're playing. Oh, no, we're not playing Beyonce.
Nothing
Sorry.
too big. Oh, yeah, I flipped the chat. I can put it back if you... I wasn't thinking when I put it together.
Yeah. No, it's okay.
The loser has to carry the new baby to term.
Valhalla. Caleb says Valhalla.
Valhalla, that's the first one?
I'm so nervous.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a fun one.
It is a fun one.
All right.
All right.
You ready?
I don't know if I can multitask. I want to listen to everything Dad's saying on here. And then... Hi,
everybody. Right. Tom Woods here. How about some good news for a change? Well, today's episode is just what you're looking for. Whether you realize it or not, you need an episode with some good news. And David Gay is my guest today. He's been an admin for Liberty Memes over on Facebook for a long time. And he has something to tell you that almost none of you are going to know about, but everybody is going to be impressed by. And I don't even want to steal his thunder, but let's just say this is a really great example of how just a small number of people putting their minds to it can solve a lot of problems for a lot of people who need help. That's as much as I'll say to kick things off. David, welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks for having me on, Dr. Woods. It's been a while, and I think last time I was on the show, I wasn't called David.
No, we called you Admin 2, which is one of the more peculiar things we've done over the history of this show. I mean, you've done almost 2,000 episodes. Chances are you've done almost everything. And calling somebody Admin 2 was one of these sort of oddball things we did. But explain to people why we did that.
Well, I felt at the time that it had to be done because at the time my brother and I were very influential in, let's say, diminishing the stature of Hillary Clinton's public image. And we were a bit concerned about revealing our real names on the page.
But we don't.
But now everybody knows.
I'm just joking. I know it's hard, but I don't.
We kind of ditched that.
I don't know. I saw your red dot.
In the time since we talked last night, I didn't go back and check how long it's been. Your focus has shifted a bit. So let's talk about, first of all, how, in a way, Facebook kind of forced you to shift your focus because of what they kept doing to you.
Well, it's actually pretty funny because I think it's been actually since 2016 since the two of us discussed.
Oh, that's a long time. Okay.
Yeah, since we discussed Liberty memes and what Facebook was doing to us. At the time, we were among the first to ever be threatened with having our pages just taken down for what we considered to be totally innocent, family fare. And so zoom forward to 2018, and there was the Great Zuckening where, there were about 700 pages taken down. And I think you even did a show about it. Now, that, I think, was by design.
It's been 2 years.
2 weeks before our page was permanently deleted and we weren't given cause or reason.
Hiding?
You had already done a show and the press had already talked about how Facebook had done this. So when we went to make news the way we did in 2016, where we made Breitbart and Blaze, and we were like the 5th story on Drudge Report, when that came up in 2018, they deleted us 2 weeks after the main Zuckening. So we just missed the news cycle and really couldn't even call out for help from anybody.
Yeah, that was an ordeal. And now, of course, it's completely off the charts crazy about people getting banned and pages getting shut down with no appeal, no explanation. Just the common courtesy that one human being would show to another. Absolutely all of that is out the window. You labor for years and years building up an audience, and then the rug is taken out from under you. It's happening to more and more people. So we'll get back to... go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I don't mean to interrupt. So we actually had an audience that I would say within the next year would have gone over 1 million people. We were reaching over 50 million people a month with our message.
Definitely.
And at the same time, all the way back to the beginning of 2018, several months before that happened, we had already refocused to voluntarism in a way because I created a group called the Liberty Memes Community Group. And what I wanted that for, really, I just wanted to know where everybody was and have a way to be in touch with our fans outside of the algorithms of the way they handle pages with not letting them get into news feeds. Because my brother and I had been giving presentations at colleges and at different conventions with Young Americans for Liberty, with Students for Liberty. The Texas State Libertarian Party actually had us speak at their convention in 2016.
I got to quit goofing around.
And we wanted to continue being able to do that. So we wanted a place where we could be in touch with our audience. Somebody came along and said, well, you guys have good contact with a very active fan base, and maybe you could help this little girl who needs a kidney operation.
That was the thing that did it, that particular incident?
I remember that
one. Feels like so long ago.
We always had been active in Ron Paul campaigns and in voluntaristic things and wanting to do more with our audience, where we felt, we've got an audience that's up to this point is very active
where you are or
and
something?
very available to us.
Okay, because I'm like, I cannot
to do
even.
more than just post silly cartoons on the internet. And so we wanted to be more responsible with the audience size that we had, and we figured that being involved in voluntaristic campaigns was a great way to do that. And I'll get into more about how awesome that is.
Should I take it easy on her, guys?
Our inspiration was an organization called Voluntarism in America, which was, I think, started by a couple of the admins of the page Being Libertarian. And the two of our pages basically grew up together. So I was definitely on board. I knew who they were. And when I found out, hey, I could use my influence to actually help real people in the real world, and maybe even people who have no idea what libertarianism is. And we could flood their campaigns with all sorts of comments that say libertarians care about you and voluntarism is the way, and
from
Liberty Memes is here for you. And that's actually what has happened. And I'm pretty sure we're well over the $1 million mark in terms of campaigns that we have helped directly, and in campaigns that I can prove just within the last year, it's been over 300,000.
Yeah, this is really quite amazing. Now, before we get into some specific examples of people who have been helped, because you were telling me some interesting stories in person last week, how are you handling what I am observing, which is that a lot of people who agree with you and me seem to be ditching Facebook, and that has been the primary platform you guys have used.
Get out of Facebook land.
Not necessarily abandoning Facebook, but supplementing it with presence on other platforms.
Yeah, well, fortunately, for example, we already have our Patreon account, and we're not out here saying the N-word or saying anything really awful that would get us deplatformed from there. And that does still give us a direct line of communication to our base. The people who want to help the most are obviously have a little skin in the game. So we do have that available to us if Facebook ever tries to really throttle us completely. But in terms of the charitable groups that we've got going right now, the algorithms haven't been too painful to us in there. So we're still on Facebook for the time being.
Well, it's not so much that you're worried you're going to be shut down. Are you worried that your audience is on the platform? That's my point.
I'm not really worried about that simply because right now the audience that I'm trying to target isn't necessarily just a libertarian audience. So I'm not trying to bring this message to just libertarians. Say, for example, I've got this vessel that you can help people with if you believe in helping people.
Now I'm in trouble.
And
once Dave gets drunk.
You could be a communist who doesn't believe the government is big enough. And I'll say, well, if you don't believe the government's big enough and they're not handling this pet issue that you have, well, I've got someone
you should just be able to look us up.
Who really fits that pet issue of yours to a T, and you can come over and you can help.
Subscriptions, right?
And once they do that, they'll be like, wait a second, this is a group full of libertarians who are giving to people. I've never seen that before. And maybe they'll come around to our point of view.
Yeah, I mean, that's not impossible, let's say, and you've had very, very impressive success. And sometimes you've been getting anonymous large donations from people who just find out about one or more of your campaigns. Give me a couple of examples. Let's let people get a real sense of what kinds of causes are being helped.
Yeah, so I would call those people our angels. So what I'm going to be discussing right now is actually a group called Liberty Memes $5 Charity Club.
Yeah, this is the key thing, everybody. This is the thing you want to be part of.
That's the one I want to talk about right now. Liberty Memes $5 Charity Club was started in mid-October of last year, so it's only just a little over a year old right now. Probably a year and a month.
It is just a baby.
And I started this group because for some freaking reason, meme fans don't like to help other people. And so I'm saying that like the vast majority of people that we had involved in our groups were basically had this way of seeing things as, well, I only came to this group because it's called memes, and that's what I'm here for. So don't tell me other ways that I can spread liberty because that's not what I'm here for. So I was like, we're doing a really, really great job at helping other people despite the majority of the audience not liking it. So I said, you know what? We're going to take that amount of the audience that actually does want to help people, and we're going to create basically a donors club or a side group where we can make a clearinghouse of all these causes that come to us. Because what happens is these causes come to us constantly. Anybody finds out that you're good at fundraising, and they're going to say, well, I've got a need. So we got to deal with that. But I needed a clearinghouse where I wasn't offending that part of my audience that didn't want to be involved in that and just saw it as spam. So we created the Liberty Memes $5 Charity Club, and we started with cause number 1 for car repairs, cause number 2 for funeral expenses. And you just go down the list, and we've helped almost any area where the left would say, if the government didn't exist or if welfare didn't exist, libertarians who claim they're very charitable but have never done anything for anybody would never fund X. So I can go to my list of causes that we've helped, and I can say, oh, well, you're saying we won't care for cancer patients here.
A little bit.
Just 2 weeks ago, cause number 61.
Now I
we
die.
raised $53,000 for a family where the primary breadwinner has cancer. And this is all verifiable, and it's all through libertarians, and all the comments on GoFundMe say libertarians care.
But let me jump in here, because the thing that impressed me, one of the things that impressed me, was the number of people we're talking about who are actively involved in a group. I mean, you can have a group and many people in it, but there's always that core of people. Maybe it's the 80-20 rule at work. But the number of people is pretty small.
Okay,
because
yes.
Obviously, most libertarians have never heard of your group, so it's a small group of people who are having amazing results. That, to me, is very significant.
Okay, yes, and this is actually where I get very excited to explain this to people. And I was telling you, and you told me, shut up, I want you to say this on the show because you've just got so much awesome stuff to say. I'd rather you say it there. So, we started this group to be just casual involvement, where anybody could participate and it wouldn't hurt them in any way at all to be in the group, because we'll post 2, 3, 4, 5 causes a month. And your pledge as a member of the group is, I'm going to give at least $5 to one of those in the entire month. And that's nothing.
Brilliant.
Yes.
And even with that, we were able to raise, with a group of only 2,000 people, we were able to raise $300,000. So let's go back and take a look at who was actually involved. And it was only like 150 to 200 members of the group were actually giving to anything. The rest of the group is just dormant and lurkers. And we're still hitting goal on every single fund, and we're still raising $300,000 divided among like 200 people, which is amazing to show that when you have people who are dedicated, even this tiny little group of people, a tiny group of core supporters, what you can accomplish. We learned this with the Ron Paul money bombs back in 2007. And that was actually my inspiration. That was actually what told me, you can get involved in these voluntaristic fundraisers and help other people through your page, because you lived this before. I was at some of the planning meetings for the Tea Party 07. I know what this is about and how to get it done. So when people are like, well, I don't want to be involved with you because you just run a memes page, I'm like, well, I actually have a pedigree. I know what I'm doing when it comes to doing this stuff. So 200 people raising $300,000 in a year on a casual $5 pledge, $5 per month pledge is absolutely astonishing. Now, I take that and I say, let's turn that over to all the people who are active in the Libertarian Party, all the Ron Paul libertarians who are active in the GOP, all the people who are running for office, all the people who are campaigning for other people who are running for office, all the keyboard warriors who are out there trying to promote liberty candidates and liberty ideals. If every single one of them took that casual pledge to possibly be involved at $5 per month, we would have already changed the world to a point where the electorate would see our solutions long before even considering the promises of a politician.
How do you find the different causes? Do people come to you?
Yes, they come to me. For the most part, they come to me, people who are in desperate need. So, for example, this cancer patient for whom we raised $53,000, this was actually a family that was well known and well respected in Ron Paul campaign
I'm listening,
circles,
Ryan.
starting way back in 2007. And really nice family, goes to church, get nice, beautiful kids and everything. And one of our mutual friends messaged me and says, David, we really got to take care of Chris and Becky because Chris is out of work because of a back injury. So can we provide some meals or help them keep the lights on? And I said, sure, we'll do that. How much do they need? And she said, well, $3,000. And I said, yeah, that's not a problem. We'll run that in the group. And she came back the next day and she said he went in for an MRI and it's a cancerous tumor wrapped around his spine. And I said, well, Becky, no, her name was Felice. I said, well, Felice, we are going to set up a cause. And at the time, we're only raising about, if you look around that, we're only raising about $600, $700, $800, $1,000, $2,000 for our causes.
I didn't say
just like small ones to help
It
people
said
with COVID layoff-related bills and things like that.
You want to do different?
And I said, Felice, we are going to make a fundraiser for them for $50,000. I have no clue how we're going to raise it, but we're going to do it because I know what kind of audience we have, and I know how awesome that family is, and how much people are going to love them and understand that they need this. And sure enough, day 1, 10,000, day 2, 20,000, day 3, 30,000, day 7, $50,000. I mean,
that's astonishing.
It is, and I was on Facebook.
What did you do to me?
Looking at other charitable organizations, and something hit my news feed, and it was some international aid organization. It said, "Congratulations, everybody, 30 grand in 30 days." And I said, "I just beat that in like 3."
Yeah, that's amazing. Now that must have surprised even you, I would assume.
30 grand.
It did, except again, a student of the Ron Paul money bombs, I know what we're capable of. So I'm more disappointed in everybody when we don't do stuff like that, because I know what we're capable of, even at a casual participation level.
All right, give me another. Give me.
So
I have a list here of like a gazillion different things that you guys have funded. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, 25.
Okay, sure. So let's go. So let's go with cause number 66. That happened a week and a half after that one. Actually, I'll circle back to that first one, because there's another detail about that I really got to tell you. But cause number 66, I traveled, and I'm ridiculous. I'm a road warrior. I actually care about this stuff a lot more than just typing on the internet. So I was invited to go and be the MC for a rally of the Libertarian Party in Houston last month.
Yes.
What do you want?
And
what do you want, mama?
I said, all right, I'll do it. And I'm going to drive there. And by driving there, I was able to meet with all sorts of other people who were in need. And I just have an eye for people who are stranded by the side of the road, or homeless people who are actually homeless, and we could actually give them help.
Halo 3, Josh.
So I like to drive around the country, because when I go to these events that I'm invited at, I can help other people along the way, and I can spread the message, and I can direct them back to the Liberty Memes $5 charity club. So, for example, there was a woman who was stranded in the middle of backwoods Tennessee in a town called Bucksnort, which you've never heard of before. It's somewhere between Nashville and Memphis. And I said, here's 2 $50 gift cards to help you with what you need today. But you really need to look up Liberty Memes $5 Charity Club. I'm the admin. Send me a message. I will buy you a new car through my group.
Badge flex.
We will do that for you. So I'm always looking for those opportunities. Anyway, I was invited to speak as the MC for Spike Cohen at his rally in Houston. And because I do this travel the country thing, I got there within 20 minutes of my scheduled speaking time. And I reminded everybody in the crowd that Texas was the home state of Ron Paul, and people were really, really happy to hear somebody in the LP talk about Ron Paul, let me tell you. And so every single person who took the stage, most of them were candidates for lower level races. They all had to give a hat tip to Ron Paul during their speech. It was the greatest thing.
Of course.
And
360,
so
battery's
up comes
dead.
Spike Cohen, and he starts giving examples of how voluntarism has solved many, many issues in our country, and how liberty is a solution. And
he is, Ryan.
Then the next day he posted on Facebook that people should join the Liberty Memes $5 charity club if they really want to make a difference in the world outside of elections. On his post on Facebook was a family who had been desperately trying to find aid because they have an autistic daughter who elopes. She escapes the house and escapes the backyard, and she ends up around town. She's only like, I think, 8 or 9 years old, and she's a beautiful kid, and anything horrible could happen to her.
Xbox One.
So I saw that because Spike Cohen posted about it on his Facebook page.
Oh yeah.
And someone commented that they had this need, and I said, we've got you. So 10 days later, we raised $9,000 for her family so that they could update their security equipment in the house.
Again, that's just amazing. I like your thing about, hey, in my group, we can get you a new car.
Yeah.
And you just know that you can deliver on it.
I know we can do it. We actually did a thing where, and this was through my own money, because I also have a Patreon. So there's patreon.com/libertymemes. And that basically allows me to live this lifestyle where I can travel the country preaching voluntarism and liberty. And I can afford some of the projects that help us lead by example. So driving the country and giving out gift cards isn't something that we're raising money for in our groups. That's something that I'm taking from my own Patreon. We even gave away a car, which we still haven't released the video, but we just bought a car for someone we thought would be a good example of someone who needs a car that we can help. So we did that. But I know whenever someone comes to me with a need, I can find a way to get it for them. And there's other tricks that I use. So for example, if someone comes to me with a need that either I'm leery of, kind of like suspect, Or it could be a need that's actually very real, but the price tag is too high for our group to see it as feasible, or we're at a time where there's a lull in participation. I'll tell them, okay, I can still get you what you need, but it won't be because I'm featuring it. Now take down notes because I'm going to give you advice on exactly how I do this. And my advice is golden. I'll give my advice to somebody and say, this is how you get your family and friends involved in your cause. Because like I've seen with my group, it only takes about 150 to 200 active participants to get something done. So thankfully, there was one guy who said we need to raise $30,000 to $50,000 for a girl who is in a coma because she had the flu. And she's my next door neighbor. And I said, I can't raise that amount of money right now because our group just isn't active enough at the time. And that was cause number, let me go back really fast. That was cause number 19. A friend of ours named Brandon Weber, who was a supporter of Liberty Memes at the time, came to me and wanted to do this. And I said, well, I will give you advice on how to run it exactly as I would, and how to get attention for it and how to get press for it. And wouldn't you know, that cause got featured by CNN and raised the $50,000 it needed.
It's an extraordinary thing. Absolutely extraordinary thing.
Now, before you say extraordinary, remember, CNN obviously would pick up a story because there's propaganda value. So they wanted to say, oh, you guys, all you need to get your flu shots because look at this little girl. But the fact remains that she got what she needed.
Yeah, that is what matters. She got what she needed.
And not only that, she was blind by this flu for over a month. And the therapy that fundraiser was able to pay for, about 15 days after she got out of the hospital, her mother noticed that she was walking down the hall without touching the walls anymore. She could see.
Yeah, that's amazing. So what I'm going to do, because unfortunately a Facebook link is a little tricky. You can give it out if you want, but I'll link to the group and also to the Patreon.
Sure.
TomWoods.com/1777. Now, as show notes page numbers go, that's not too hard to remember. TomWoods.com/1777. That you go right there, and what we've been talking about will be there. And I'd like to link actually to what you sent me, because I assume obviously that post is publicly posted for the whole world to read. Is that so? Listing all the different causes.
I will send you the link to see all the different causes. That's actually on our main page, and on our main page is a link to Liberty Memes $5 Charity Club, this most recent post that we made, so I'll send you the link to that post. I did want to tell you, there's a lot more involved when we do help someone. So you touched on the issue of angel donors who will just show up and throw $10,000 on a cause if it's not doing well. And we get that a lot, where everybody's giving their $5 and people are giving 20, maybe even 100, maybe even 300, which is a lot of money for most people. And then suddenly somebody will say, this isn't moving as fast as I want it to be. Here's 10 grand. Now, I personally know who these people are, but they're very good at hiding in plain sight in some of my groups and just pretending to be the regular among us poors, and
poors.
They'll do that. And then once a fund hits its goal, they'll send me a message and say, you know what, I want to go the extra mile, which I already thought we were doing by raising $50,000 for them, And he says, I want to go the extra mile. I need their address because I'm going to send them a gift. And knowing him the way I know him, he's probably going to be the maximum allowable tax-free gift for every single member of the family. It's probably going to make the fundraiser itself look like a midget compared to what he gives them and just something out of his pocket change. And then he says, I also want you to know that those kids have someone they can come to for the rest of their lives. I mean, you're talking about a family that was on the brink of total destitution just a month ago. And now you've got some angel investor millionaire saying, I just kind of want to adopt those kids just in case anything happens and just always be there for them.
Oh, this one.
This stuff really does change the world. And we're talking about only 200 people being involved in it. This is my message and the reason I drove to Texas to be at Ron Paul's party to talk to you in person about. I traveled the whole freaking country just to give you this message. If every single libertarian activist was involved in this or in something identical to this, we would already have won.
Well, it's amazing work. I'm going to leave it there because I want people to see for themselves what you've been doing, and they should join and take part in this because what a great example it is for for us, for other libertarians, for the world. It's tremendous.
Right
so
on.
the link, once again, is tomwoods.com/1777. That's where you'll find the group itself and the Patreon to help support them. So all I can say is continued success with this, because, especially in 2020, it's a cliche these days about what a terrible year it is and how depressing everything is. But this is the opposite of that.
Yeah.
And for that alone, we owe you some gratitude.
It doesn't have to be so horrible. Even in the case of, well, the left says we wouldn't fund X, we wouldn't take care of these COVID layoffs if we had, we wouldn't be able to take care of these COVID layoffs without a stimulus check. And I say, well, I can go to cause number XXXX, there's like 20 of them, where I could say, we took care of people in our community that were laid off because of COVID. And we paid their rent, or we paid their mortgage, or we paid their bills, and we sent them groceries. We've got all these different examples. So even in this year, with as bleak as it has been, we have still been able to rally around people and do this. So anybody who's like, what do I do now that the Libertarian Party lost the election, or that Donald Trump lost the election, or whatever cause you believe in isn't getting anywhere? Here's what you do. Help people in the real world. Attach your message to helping people in the real world.
Never know what these things
touch
do.
Their lives where a politician who has promised for decades has never touched them. And you will make a difference. And people will see why liberty is the superior way.
Well, excellent. So once again, tomwoods.com/1777. Go there. This is an order from Woods himself. This effort, of course, has the Woods seal of approval, 100%.
Yeah.
So I hope you can get the notorious Tom Woods Show bump in what you're doing, and thanks again.
I appreciate it, Dr. Woods. You have a great day.
I love you.
I love you too. Dude, that was so great. Oh my gosh, I think this is my parents calling.
Oh, what the heck?
I'm sorry, hold on.
Oh, neat.
Huh?
Okay.
I'm going to just answer it because I never,
Yeah. Late night call from the parents, that's always fun.
Hello? Hi.
Okay. Everything all right?
Yeah. That's going up for his, thing tomorrow, so. All right, hi guys. It's better not be about Uncle Billy's special Thanksgiving. No. My dad's getting some teeth pulled tomorrow, so. Just, family. What the heck is this thing? Is this the thing that you threw?
I don't know.
Oh!
Yep. Oh!
What is this?
Oh!
What does it do?
Evidently it's working because I can't see nothing.
Good.
Where you at?
Right there, bitch.
That was a neat sound. Wow, I didn't even... You gotta say game on or something.
Oh, I'm sorry. No. Get out of here with that.
All right, we gotta hurry up and finish this up and see
yeah.
if Dadman's available to come talk.
Yeah. We'll hurry here, and then we can chat. That was a great interview. Oh my gosh, that was so fantastic. You guys packed so much like into that. Like, wow.
We don't even get that much substance into our 3-hour
2-hour
streams.
show. Right. That was so great. Thanks everybody for sticking around too while I talk to my parents. 'Cause, you know.
And as we finish this game.
Yes, and as we finish this game real quick. I feel like I'm like nervous because there's people watching and.
Nah, you're good.
Huh?
You're good.
Am I?
Yeah. Where are you?
Where are you?
I was flying.
Huh? You were flying?
Yeah. Red Bull.
Gives you wings. Oh. Ah! I fell down in the vagina. Look at that. Is that the vagina? Yeah, there it is.
Birthed?
Yeah, look at that thing.
I'm not allowed to screen look.
I wasn't, no, I didn't give birth. I was birthed. I was birthed out of the vagina.
All right, well, come on. Get this over with.
Just keep playing while you talk to me.
Oh, wait, I'm not allowed to have that.
How are we? What did you grab?
I didn't mean to.
I know.
I'll find something else now.
Put it down. I'm just joking. It's just
I'll probably end
really
up killing
good.
myself with it.
Yeah.
Land in the tree.
I need to get better at,
That's one way to drop it.
Yeah, there you go.
That's what I was trying to do.
You're trying to drop it.
Yeah, I didn't want to hold it anymore.
Like King of the Hill. What is that? What is King of the Hill? What is that?
I think it's a different game mode. What the heck?
Oh, where's that gonna go?
Oh. All right.
Dave, all right. Let's just...
For real now.
Let's lay a smack down on Mary.
Come here. Let's get intimate. Pew pew. Where's she at? Oh.
Oh, damn it. I threw the wrong one. Making sure Dadman's, when you're ready, call me on the Dadman account, okay?
You're gonna make me do Facebook? I hate Facebook now.
We're just gonna do...
No, the Facebook calling. I'm talking to him, not you. Oh, finally.
Shit. Oh, you only set it to 5?
Yeah.
Smart.
Yeah, like last one.
Smart,
okay.
smart. Okay. Wow, I almost won that one then, guys. Like, that's a big deal for me. All right, we're gonna call David Gay right now.
Those batteries already?
I don't know. Maybe. I'm not sure. David Gay, are you still here? So you can hang out. Everybody start tagging all your friends now too, because we want to hear from David himself. Wait, my microphone isn't on. Is it on? It's on. It's on now. Okay, sorry. Yeah. Well, that was a fantastic interview, and I'm going to listen to it again and again.
Or do you want the?
Because man, holy and yeah, Tom Wood saying this is fantastic.
Yeah, like, he was pumped about it. You could tell that like, he was very enthusiastic about it.
Yep. Honestly, I'm not going to do anything that will damage my baby. Because you're carrying. Well, you're carrying the babies in your butthole, apparently.
All right, we're done with Halo for now. Let's go back to the bar. I keep forgetting I put the Friday the 13th thing on.
My hair is like.
I'm gonna take that off.
Yeah, that's all right. It goes with 2020, you know. So you're dropping everything, huh?
All right.
Thanks.
No.
for hanging out. That was fun, guys. We should do that more often. Let's see if we have like Tuesday night, Friday night, then Sunday night movie night, and then we have game night. If we added a game night, we would have like no nights to do anything.
Yeah. We keep wanting to do more, but then.
Yeah. But movie night's so much fun. We watched, what did we watch? What's it called? Deadpool on Sunday on Float. And that was a great time. That was another fun time. So.
Oh, thanks, Caleb.
It's, I'll have to read that. I don't know what that is. Okay, I'll read it later, Caleb. I'll have Dave show me. My neck got all.
That was good games. It wasn't one-sided. It was very good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, thanks. Did I do okay? Did I do all right?
Yeah, you did great.
Okay, thanks.
You made me work.
Good. That's what I like. Even if I can just see that Dave's health bar is flashing red and then I'm the one that dies, I'm still like, yes, I almost killed you, and that's huge. Jacob has all night off now. Oh, that's right. You're going to the breakfast hour. So what time do you go in? You go in really early. Yeah. That's okay, Caleb. We're going to do it again. And then we're going to probably play Deadpool 2. Is there a Deadpool 3? Did it come out yet? Yeah. You want me to read? Oh, nothing. You don't want me to read it? Okay, I won't read it. That's fine. If you don't want me to, you won't show me. So, yeah. Are you calling him? Are you calling?
I'm waiting.
Okay.
For a response.
Man, I
have some seductive photos in our chat here. Look at that one.
Wow, yeah, you do. What is that one? Between you and David Gay. Oh, 5 a.m. to... Okay, so, geesh. So what time do you get up? 4 o'clock in the morning? To 2 or 3. It's nice, though, having the rest of your day. But, yikes, I'm not good at going to bed early. I mean, if you guys never knew that.
Yeah, we do have that LLN gaming, but we never game.
Yeah. Is there going to be... Why are my kids still awake right now? Holy crap.
That's a good question.
Still, chatting up a storm up there. No Deadpool 3 yet. Okay. All right. I know they were like working on it or something or whatever.
No, he's in other movies, isn't he?
Deadpool? I was hoping
I just saw one open up my chat.
I didn't know what oh, okay, cool. Thanks, Caleb. Thank you. I don't know. Is Deadpool in other movies? Hi, Teresa. How are you?
They have those like Avengers Wars. Is he in those things? I'm gonna try that.
That's smart, Jacob. You're smart. Doing that thing. Not going to bed at like midnight or 1. And then
I went to bed at like after 1 last night. Get up at 5:30. That's a rough day. And then we have the scan-in thing where we have to scan into the jitneys and do a whole safety check on this little computer thing, and it tracks you, and if you crash it, it'll narc on you. But I answered the questions wrong and locked myself out of it first thing in the morning.
Oh, nice.
Because I'm like, no, I mean yes, and yes was the confirm that I meant no, and I'm like, son of a bitch, now I have to call my boss. Tell him I locked myself out of my jitney.
Yeah, that's nice. How does that go over?
Because I am fork truck certified.
Yeah, forklift.
Either way, fork truck, forklift. There's so many names. Jitney.
Are there two?
Lift. What is it? High. Some guy used to call it a high-low.
We need to. What are you sewing, Teresa? I wish I was better with sewing.
So did Trump win the election yet?
I don't know what's going on with that. Anyway. Yikes! Woo! Woo! All my chats are just like bing, bing, ding, ding.
Just catching up. How you like that new phone, huh?
I love it.
Got Mama a new phone. Better than mine. Anywho.
Sorry, no, I love it.
That's fine.
Okay, so my cousin came over.
Okay. I'm messaging your Dadman account right now.
Yes, I told him that you're messaging him on the other account. My cousin came over today.
Work.
And she brought her bird. Well, it's actually her son's bird. What is it, a cockatiel?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so cute. But, like, Dave and this bird, like, really hung out. Like, the bird was all, like, nuzzling onto Dave's cheek. Like, seriously, like, its head. Me. Yeah, he was grooming Dave, and then he was, like, nuzzled into Dave's cheek, and then he got all puffy and, like, curled up and fell asleep. It was so freaking cute. I know birds aren't real, but seriously.
This NSA spy drone loved me.
Lots of clothes. I should learn how to make clothes. No, I don't have the patience for that.
Oh, never mind.
What?
Nice. Even better.
But it'd be amazing to be able to make clothes. Yeah. Proud Boys and Antifa brawled in D.C. the other day. Well, that's exciting.
I forgot about the lag.
State senators are claiming they got sick at the resort I work at. Wow, that's exciting, Jacob. That's very exciting. Liberty Memes is connecting to audio and can't hear you yet.
Oh, I brought him on too soon.
Uh-oh.
Now we get to sit here and stare at each other.
Hello, can you hear me? It says you can't.
Yeah, it's going to take a second.
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
Here it goes.
Hi.
Have to wait for the animation.
What's up, dudes?
Hi.
I don't know. It's just like being a boomer just now. Like, what am I even doing?
No, usually I keep it in the background till the audio connects and everything like that. We actually get messages that says audio is not connected yet.
Article, Jacob.
But I jumped the gun. It was my fault.
Do you guys hear the Mexican music I'm playing?
I hear something. I thought it was your children talking. I don't know. Wait,
what
I just heard little voices.
Zoom meeting?
What?
There it is.
Yeah. Okay.
I clicked off of it to listen to Mexican music.
No, I can't hear the music. No, I hear your kids in the background.
So this is really awesome. Like, I'm just kind of chilling. I had a really good day.
Yay!
And I got this huge can of Shiner Bock that what's his name? Peterson gave me.
Scott,
yeah. Cheers.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Scott. I was just at his house for a week.
Yeah.
And I forgot his name is Scott.
That's great, Scott.
He understands. He understands.
So he gave me this huge can of beer. So I think I'm just gonna drink it. And I am actually in my headphones right now listening to you guys and Mexican music at the same time.
Well, that's exciting.
Well, you got one of those minds that can handle that.
I just love the world that we live in, where it's possible to do that.
Yeah, that's over.
You could actually do a Zoom meeting with a boss that never wants to hear from you, and just listen to her own music the whole time.
Yeah.
I have no idea how to do that. I was having
and they
a
would
hard
have
time.
No clue. There's got to be some sort of a spyware that bosses have that can tell if the person's actually listening to the meeting.
Or you can play Halo and listen to a podcast and stream it across the world.
Wow, that too.
Or like your boss says, let's check in on what David's listening to, and it's like something dirty.
Oh no!
Taco kisses.
It's like you work at one of these tech companies and you're sitting there listening to Anthony Jeselnik.
What?
or Louis C.K.
Oh
okay,
no!
Yeah, okay, I knew Jeselnik. I'm like, that sounds familiar.
Oh yeah,
that'll really get you fired.
Living La Vida Loca. Are you listening to some Ricky Martin?
No, I'm listening to these.
He's listening to real Spanish music. Okay.
No, I'm listening to these ladies that would fly the rainbow flag.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't want to be super discriminatory because I love Elton John.
I have to hit this button for.
No, I'll type it. I'll type it in the chat what I'm listening to. Oh man, now I'm listening to two things at once.
Oh wait, Seth B, you called the cops about your neighbor. It must have been bad if you called the cops. If Seth called the cops, it must have been terrible. Were they pointing a nuke at your house? Because I mean seriously, I can't imagine him.
Up. I'm not a fucking.
You guys want to hear a ridiculous story?
Oh. Yes, let's hear it.
I love
stories. So, none of you guys are going to believe this. And
you have the craziest stories.
So I was at the pharmacy, right? And actually, I had a beer maybe. And I was at the pharmacy just like 2 hours ago. And somebody dropped like a bag of weed on the floor.
Oh.
And left. So I picked it up, right?
Oh,
and
that's your bag of weed.
I really don't care. It was like an eighth. I think that's like a $40 ticket where I live or something. It's not anything. No, and the cashier's like, "Do you smell that? Do you smell that?" And like the assistant clerk is like, "Yeah, I smell that. I've been smelling it for a while. Did someone drop something?" Right? And I was like, and you know what I did? I didn't even care. I looked at the dude and I said, yeah, somebody dropped a bag of weed, and you didn't see it, and I did it, and it's in my pocket. Right? So that's what I told the dude. And he's like, well, do you mind, sir, if I dispose of it for you? And I'm like, dude, you're a cashier at Rite Aid. You don't want your fingers on this thing. You'll lose your job for handling it here.
Yep.
Once I've already got it.
Pharmacy.
Besides, now I'm like, but I did type in my Shoppers Club number. What are they going to track me down because I found an eighth?
Heard you had an eighth in your pocket, son.
So I got super paranoid, and I looked at it. It was kind of dry, and I just let it blow in the wind.
Oh.
That poor person, though, who is going to be sad when they get home and be like, damn it.
Whoever lost it. Yeah, it's probably somebody who watches this live stream, and I'm marked now.
Yeah.
Pretty sure
Wapo's going to come looking for his eighth.
Yeah. Where's my eighth? Where's my eighth of ditch weed?
Where's my eighth?
I actually had a dream that we got weed the other night. It was back in the day. It was like old brickweed, and I was just like, I'm so happy. Like,
honestly, the other day I had a dream that the director of operations was going to say that I wasn't allowed to vape in the shop anymore.
And now it happened.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, he was being
what
a real
are the
dick to
lottery
me.
numbers? No, I'm kidding. Yeah, they're not allowed to vape in the shop anymore because it could spread COVID. Because in the next year, no one's allowed to breathe. So.
Oh, he froze.
Uh-oh.
He might come back.
Okay.
But that's the wildest thing about vaping.
Of smell. That's right. Caleb does not have a sense of smell.
Like, people think that just because you can smell your vape mist or whatever, that's the only time that my breath is going in your nose.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I'm back.
Yeah, you're back.
You're back. Hi.
Like,
sorry about that.
My breath is going in your nose all the time. You just don't smell it.
Okay.
I had to tell all my kids to get off the Wi-Fi.
Oh, there you go. Yep.
Because they're still up.
We need to up that Patreon, get bigger pipes there.
Ours just finally fell asleep. They were chatty tonight.
I need to move. I've been living in the same ghetto apartment for a very long time.
Yes, I will, Aaron. I'm going to wear the. I was running late today and I didn't put my flower in, but I always have them in on Fridays. Yeah.
So you ever get like really paranoid about something?
I feel big today.
All the time.
So
a lot.
So the way
anxiety.
The way I left at the Rite Aid, the guy was like staring at me so that he could match my description or something. Like,
betcha. I
was like, "Hey, have a good night," and he's like, "You have a good night too."
I'll remember your face.
I was like, "Okay, buddy."
He's like sketching you. You have a hold on, come back here. You have a.
But I go walking home, and I'm like, I've been going to this Rite Aid for like 20 years,
and you're gonna continue to.
And the manager knows me, and the night manager knows me, and every single employee except for this one knows me. Mm-hmm. And they're gonna be like, "Yeah, this isn't a big deal." But if they do make a big deal about it, that'd be hilarious. Like, I show up tomorrow and they're like, "You're banned from the Rite Aid, David. You're not allowed in here anymore." That would be funny.
You and your eighth.
Your found eighth.
Right. Dave dropped weed in front of my hi. Oh, I love you, Alicia.
We're live, we're out in public.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, it doesn't matter. This was a long time ago. Before Dave and I really started dating.
Yeah. What are you doing?
We weren't official, but like we were dating, each other.
Uh-oh.
And he pulled something out of his pocket, and then out fell a dime bag right on the floor in front of my dad.
Hi.
Hi. I won't talk about the other things I've talked about in front of your cousins.
We only do that in front of Peter's kids.
Only in front of Peter's kids do we talk about other things.
Terrible things.
Yeah, well,
accidentally. Of course.
I mean, I still kind of feel bad for the dude that happened to.
I know, right?
Yeah.
That's the ruined night.
She was probably going to relax tonight.
Yeah.
And instead, I have to be paranoid about if the dude in the morning is going to say, "We don't want you in our store anymore. We saw you on the camera. You picked something off the floor. We don't want you here." So I'm kind of like, all right, here we go.
Oh, good. We're still on YouTube.
Oh.
This kid's like 19 years old, working the night shift.
Yeah.
Bumming out right now.
Yeah, he really wanted to dispose of that for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet you. I mean, there's that. He totally just wanted to do that. But
Oh.
Where did I go now?
You're still here. We can see you.
Man,
And
I
everyone
can't
can hear
see
you.
guys.
Yeah.
Dang.
You lost us?
Oh.
Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wanted to see your faces.
Aw. That's so sweet.
Her cousin came over today, and I'm like, hey, look at what we got. We got a Ron Paul autographed baseball.
Right? Dave shows anybody, though. Not that we have a lot of people over, but yeah, when they do, he's like, look.
Like, who's that? It doesn't matter.
No, not her. It was her son said, who's that?
Oh, no, either way. I was
like,
look at it.
Sarah, you need to teach him about Ron
found
Paul.
it again. So we did have a really good day. I think that the message was well carried through that Tom Woods interview.
It was a great interview.
Fantastic, yeah.
I did listen.
I got a lot of information in there really quickly.
Hi, Seth. Seth Davis is here, too. We got two Seths.
I think he had a flight to catch, too, because he was like, all right, David, I got to go. And he's like, hung up. It was over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it sounded great, though.
I like it when it's that way. Uh-oh, my girls are yelling at each other.
Uh-oh.
Hey, girls. Hey, girls. Hey, girls, everybody can hear you fighting.
Across the world.
Yeah. Uh-oh, indeed.
I love this stream. It's like Mary stops to talk to her parents. We just put the stream on hold.
Right. Well, you get a call from your mom at like 10:15 at night, and it's like something's up, but it's all good. It's taken care of now. So, but I thought the interview was great.
This little bag's like this big. Scoop it up off the floor, and I tell the dude, "Yeah, it was weed." Okay. And he gets all serious. Sir, would you mind giving me that so I could dispose of it?
Yeah, I can't believe that. What?
I'm like, you didn't see it? You're not going to see it? What do you care?
You're not some kind of authority figure.
He probably wanted to smoke it. No, he probably gets drug tested.
Yeah.
Or he tripped the silent alarm. Yeah. Or he tripped the silent alarm. And he showed the cops. He's like, I've got a Shoppers Club number. I know where he lives. We're gonna let's go get this guy. And the cops are like, dude, we don't even know what's in that bag.
Oh, because you picked up the weed.
They're David Porter. That was his weed.
Yeah.
It could be somebody's first hair clippings.
Yeah.
Could be anything in there.
Nobody knows. Yeah, nobody knows. It could be that oregano, right? Yeah, I learned that.
I mean, it could also be something extremely hard. No, it's not. It's not. Kidding. No, but they're like, "Do you smell that? It smells like somebody dropped weed." I said, "Yeah, somebody did," and I picked it up.
But you should have been like, how do you know what weed smells like? Oh my gosh, do you smoke weed?
I saw your post earlier, and Jacob just said we hit the goal on 68 with the did the Tom Woods boost actually help?
Yeah, I bet you it was the clerk's weed, and he was like, "You smell that? I can't find out where that is."
No, but then
yes, okay. So the Tom Woods thing, yes, it did. It did very much.
Yay.
And so we got about 300 new members. Between people just spamming their friends list to get people to join. Yes. And people who heard the show. We had, I think, at least 75 that said specifically, we found this group because of the Tom Woods show.
That's exciting.
So that was really good. It was really good. We did well. And then we hit a goal on their first day in the group, so they got to see the meme magic happen.
Yes! That's so exciting! Oh my gosh.
Well, it is. It is meme magic, because where would this all be if me and Peter didn't start making stinking memes in 2013?
I know.
Memes get reach. Memes build communities.
It wouldn't be doing all of this. And it got us reach, and it got us an audience, and it got us the right kind of audience, the libertarian kind, like the actual libertarian kind that knows that you've got to actually put in a little tiny bit of groundwork in order to get a libertarian future. Yeah.
Yes.
Those people, like you people. And
we're here because
we were able to take that and say, hey, let's do something for the real world. And that's what we do.
Oh, I love it so much. When you were here, Peter Gay's here. My memes don't stink.
Hey, Peter. What's up?
When you were here the other night, it was like just talking with you and hearing you and your energy. It's like infectious in such a good way, you know, like Dave later in the night, he was like, he couldn't sleep, you know, and I'm like, oh my gosh.
I think I was posting stuff was it that night I was in the bathtub posting stuff?
Yeah, you were like, oh my gosh. So,
well, it's a good thing it's this time of night because I'm really not going all out right now. Besides, I've got to act calmly because my wife is here.
Yes.
And
hi, Juicy. Oh wait, you have earbuds in. Damn it. Okay. Never mind.
She says hi. Mary says hi. Okay. Yeah, well, I told her. Did you see that?
I know. I know. She's dealing with children.
I relayed the message for you.
She's dealing with children, and I get that. I get that. 100%.
No, she isn't. She was just watching Netflix for like 3 hours.
What was she watching?
Some Spaniard show.
Spaniard show.
Yeah, I mean, it's not Spanish, it's Spaniard. It's like, you got them thick Castilian accents.
Oh, that's awesome. Peter says that his kids listen to the...
She told me to shut up. What do you mean? You're the one who told me that you thought that those accents were weird. No, whatever. She said, am I even going to get into this show, David? They've got Spaniard accents. I'm not down. And then she watches like 17 episodes. And it's a mini-series, and it's only got like 4 episodes.
I know.
Anyway,
I get into my own shows
called
too.
It's called the Minions of Midas.
Okay. Is
but
it
you won't
Spanish,
get what we're saying about it unless you actually watch it in Spanish and just put on the English captions. You watch it in Spanish, it just sounds funny because they're speaking Spaniard.
Yeah, I don't
also,
speak Spaniard.
I would not know what they were saying anyway.
My Spaniard is
I'm just
terrible.
saying, I speak English and that's it, dude.
like Enrique Iglesias, that kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
Where he just says, "I am yours
Spanish
forever, my love," or something.
So Peter says that your nephews listened to the show today, and they kept saying like,
that shouldn't be.
Isn't that Nooney's dad?
No, the Tom Woods show.
The Tom Woods show, yeah.
It's wholesome.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. I thought Peter was letting them listen to your show.
No.
And I was deeply concerned.
Yes.
That was when Peter was on the show a couple months ago. And that was bad.
Yeah, but even when Peter's on the show, he shouldn't have his kids listening.
No.
He put an earbud in.
Because all he does is tell jokes about, like, murder stuff.
Oh, it's Peter that...
Yeah, like, all of his jokes are about murdering people and, like, serial killers and stuff. And it kind of worries me. Niña, ese agua.
Seth, I don't know. I don't know much Spanish. I took Spanish 1 and 2 in school, and I just know like Feliz cumpleaños. Is that how you say happy birthday? You know, like that's it. And Feliz Navidad.
Arreglado.
And Me llamo Mary.
Feliz Navidad means Merry Christmas.
Yes. Yeah, I love that song.
I brought you guys. I brought you guys festive cookies for your kids.
I know. I even got one. They let me have them with my coffee in the morning.
They were little pickup trucks with pumpkins in the back.
Ah, they were so cute. I was staring at those pumpkins.
Those were cute pumpkins.
And the fancy sodas. They were all about the fancy sodas and the bottles.
Did they drink all of them?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, by the
Probably
next
while
day.
you're
That is so gross.
They loved it.
It stained all their mouths.
Oh yeah, their tongues were like bright blue, and they loved it.
I guarantee you every single one of those is the same flavor, and the color determines what you taste.
It's like Skittles.
Oh yeah. Well, I would not.
I bet it's just like some sort of placebo sugar water with fizz, like Sprite is, because Sprite, that's literally what Sprite is.
No, it's Lyman.
It's like just sugar water. They just tell you that on the bottle, and you taste something tangy. It's literally just sugar water.
Donde es la baño dos cervezas, por
Can we do
favor?
a taste test then? Like blindfold you sometime?
We should do that.
And see if you know.
So Seth Boudreaux just spoke like Spanish in Creole because he's one of those Cajuns that doesn't speak much English. So I met the guy. He's like, hey, Bobby Boucher.
We love
like,
Bobby
no
Boucher.
It's American French Spanish.
I can't wait to meet Seth. He's a tall boy too.
Tall boy.
Tall boy. How tall are you, Seth Boudreaux?
Yeah.
Or Boudreaux. I always say it. He says I say it. His name. Last
Eating
name
them gator po' boys.
But yeah, we should do some kind of.
I'm actually maligning a good person. I don't even think Seth speaks Cajun like at all.
Really?
Just sounds like a regular dude.
I've watched a lot of his gaming streams. He talks
6'4", so Steve. All right, yep.
But yeah,
he's a tall dude.
A bit of an accent, but it ain't too much.
Oh yeah, I mean, because he's been on the stream before. Caleb, I don't even know what you're saying. Is that Canadian?
I think it's like.
It looks like Polish.
Yeah, he's way into that Slavic stuff right now.
That's
okay.
That's Polish. That's Polish. That's definitely Polish.
Yeah, can you speak anything like, in the Slavic language there, like
Slavic, like kako si. That's like how are you? And you say dobro, kako si ti? Šta ima? And he would say ništa mišta ima novo. That's like, what's up? Nothing new.
All right. Yes, it's Polish. I'm sorry, I don't know.
No, but that's not Polish. That's Bosnian.
Oh, yours is, but
yours is Bosnian. Okay, so Caleb said what he was speaking was Polish. Do you know?
Mary's only Polish by injection.
Yeah.
It's a приятель, если чепи. Делай газда. Gazda means the boss.
The boss.
I like that word in Bosnian.
Just Polish.
Gazda. Gazda.
Oh,
I think Jacob did it correctly.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you got the upside down question mark in the front.
I don't even know how to make that on a keyboard.
Such a hard time.
Or we could just do Vietnamese karaoke.
Yes.
Do it.
No.
Oh, damn.
I love that you were here the other day and you just started breaking out in accents. And what were you doing? You're doing the Russian.
The Russian one. I love that one.
The Indian one.
The Indian accent. Yes.
I'm not going to do any of those right now.
No, that's fine.
I'm not. I got a lot of scrutiny on me today. I was on the Tom Woods show. And,
I know.
I've got to be a more respectable person. Everybody expects me to have some sort of a distinguished industry here, and the fact remains that it's still based on a freaking meme page. So lighten the heck up.
Yeah.
That's what we're here for.
Yep.
Don't take yourself too seriously.
Yeah.
And that's why at 10 o'clock at night, I'm going to come on a live stream and I'm going to drink a beer.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell stories about finding ditchweed at the pharmacy.
Right. That poor person.
That cashier is going to ruin your whole career, man.
No.
I hope so. Because the comedic value of such a thing.
We talked about that.
It would be funny.
What if that truck went spinning out and had a gun on the back? That'd be awesome.
Well, it's the only 24-hour pharmacy in like the whole freaking region.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Nobody else has a 24-hour pharmacy. It's just them. So if I get kicked out of there and I got to do something like get Pedialyte at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And I have to go out in a Syracuse blizzard and clean off the car, and like car gets stuck somewhere, so I gotta walk the rest of. Oh, it's gonna be great. Like if any of this stuff happens, it would be so funny.
Tragically funny.
Tragically funny.
I mean, I would just have to laugh about it. See, because I would be like, yeah, I got kicked out of the pharmacy. For what?
Oh,
like I saved this kid's career.
Faith's here, thank you.
You saved this kid's
career? That would be funny. So, yeah, I saved it. He didn't touch, You're
right.
He didn't even see it until he went to the stupid video, the idiot. Like, now you're accomplice. Now you've seen
Now you know
He's like 50-50 in this crime now. He let you go.
I'm like, kid, you didn't see it. You're not going to see it. What do you care about?
Yeah.
He's like, well, I work here, so I'm supposed to hold that now.
Wow.
No, I don't really care.
I'm a pharmacist. I deal with drugs.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I said,
Hi,
Jackson.
Jackson.
Little
Your mom's
bag
here.
with
Thank
Yeah.
goodness
weed
your
in it at
mom's
the
here.
pharmacy today. No, but the person who works there asked me to give it to them so that they could dispose of it. My wife's like, yeah,
Dispose of
right.
it.
You remember she found like a huge bag once at Forever 21 in the back hallway. Somebody ditched it there, and
Oh.
she was like, she brought it in. She brought it into her coworkers. She's like, guys, what is in this? It stinks. She's like, it's Cuban
Stinks so
refugee.
good.
Never seen any of that stuff.
Yeah.
That's
And she
Italian
goes-
seasoning. You
goes,
should probably
guys,
just
what
put
is
that back.
guys? What is in here? This stinks. And they were like, you just saved our lives.
Nah.
And they're like giving her hugs and kisses, and they're like, we're gonna have the party of the year tonight. So no, there is no such thing as a clerk at a store saying, "Oh, you found some weed. I should throw that out for you."
Yeah.
Yeah, you saved him.
But it would still be funny if they actually do report me to the management, because then I can tell them why I picked it up.
Have some good lulls.
So I can smoke it.
Times.
Whoa.
Oh, Dave has to
just
read
kidding.
Peter's comment. Dave has to read your brother's comment.
I'm actually just kidding. It was
It's a
it
long
was,
one that doesn't fit on the
it
screen.
was mashed potato flakes.
Yes.
I carry those in my pocket all the time.
Me too.
Or something.
You never know when you need to just add a little
green.
warm water.
Oh, is Peter telling a murder joke right now?
Well, he said, "Well, my
He's-
What's
computer
wrong
is
with
screwing
him?
everything up. Apparently, I can't comment and watch at the same time, which is fine because I have work to do. See you guys later. And remember, the murder jokes are only jokes. They're totally not real murder or anything like that. I mean, obviously, because who would make jokes about murders they'd actually committed? That would be like talking way, way too much about it. Okay, good night."
Good night, Peter. Thanks for hanging out. That was great.
Hey, look who's
Hi.
She's hiding.
She's still hiding.
Hi.
Hi.
Mwah. I miss you.
She says, oh, wait,
Miss
here.
you too.
Oh,
How did you
oh.
know she said that? She can read lips.
Can
Oh,
she?
no.
Oh my goodness.
In English?
Except mine when they say, I'm sorry, honey. You can't read
Oh,
that.
You can't just tell her. You got to show her.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I know, right?
How are you?
And you don't know how.
How are you, Juicy?
I'm fine.
Why are you hiding?
I'm not.
She's not hiding. You're just hogging the camera, David.
I know.
How are things like up in New York and stuff? Are you guys able to go do anything? Can you guys go on date night? Do you guys go out? No. David.
Where?
Yeah, where?
Not with Mr. Worldwide here.
Yeah.
Like,
Is everything shut down again? Yeah.
Most of the stuff, right? I don't even know.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah,
here
I
soon.
can't even go to the gym. Like, I haven't been to the gym since March.
Wow. What are you guys gonna
And-
do for Thanksgiving?
We're gonna eat.
Do you guys usually just stay at home with your family? Or do you go do you
Yeah,
get
I
together
usually
with-
cook just for the immediate family.
Oh, okay.
But I think there's going to be a lot of people.
under 11 people here.
You mean 10. 10 people and under.
Well, we are 6 people plus
Well,
my
hopefully it's like
sister's
20 of
family
us.
is 3. That's 9. And my dad 10.
So
13 probably.
we're going to Gulag.
Yeah.
I'm not going anywhere.
There's no Thanksgiving
We're not
dinner
going
in
anywhere.
Gulag.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Cool.
I'm very sorry, comrade. It's no Thanksgiving dinner in Gulag.
Oh, no. You're doing the thing you said you weren't going to do. Juicy, did you listen to his interview?
Hey guys,
On
raise
Tom
your
Woods?
pledges so I can get out of this domestic abuse.
Sometimes.
Oh, yes. Oh,
He hit me in the
Faith
head.
is
I
glad
don't
you're
know
going to get
why.
to eat. He's going to be doing the cooking, too. Are you the cook? Like, of the Thanksgiving dinner, then? Or do you share?
No.
No? That's all right. I make
Maybe
Dave
dishes.
do all the... Oh,
So who's
look
the
at
cook?
that. That's great. There's always a
So
lot of
who's
dishes.
the cook? So who's the...
Who built the cages, Joe? Yeah, I'm the one who gets up early and gets intimate with the turkey.
Yeah.
You know, like, get up underneath that skin.
Yeah.
Dude, really?
He gets to know.
Have you seen a Bob's Burgers episode of that?
No, I don't think I did.
I've never had fried
drunk
turkey.
off of absinthe. He starts drinking absinthe while he's making the turkey, and he imagines that the turkey comes to life, and it's got a name and everything.
Oh, that's no good.
That's the microphone. Is she like playing a samba beat on the microphone?
Oh, are you still listening to the music? Too?
No.
Okay.
No. I could, but then she wouldn't be able to hear anything.
Oh, okay. Carl is going to have...
Because once you put that Spanish music on, she just starts dancing and twirling. It's over.
You lost it.
Do you like to dance?
What?
Dance?
Dame acá,
She's asking you.
Do you dance? Do you dance around the house?
Like what?
I like dancing around the house. It makes me feel good. Yeah. I do. It's fun.
Yeah. I'm dancing all the time.
Why do you keep hitting me?
This is your fault.
Great. I think Mary being the dominant figure in the house, obviously.
No.
Why do you say that?
Obviously, she beats David up all the time.
No, I do
and
not.
David is terrified of her. And whenever Yusi hangs out with you guys, she beats me up. It's like she's, you're a bad influence.
Oh.
Yeah, she's feeding off of Mary's energy.
Yeah, I'm teaching her moves.
She's got your energy.
Like, hey, you want to
It's
know
like
what?
she hit me in the head when I knocked the beer out of your hand.
Oh.
That was probably to keep Mary from doing it.
Thank you,
I
by
already
the way.
hit him. It's fine.
Thank you, Juicy. She's got my back. She's got my back. I know. I didn't
You're being
expect
pretty
it.
silly. It's kind of late right now.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah.
It's all good. Yeah. Faith has been drinking. She doesn't usually drink. She's in the
good.
chat, and she got to go out and
I need a margarita.
Oh my
You
gosh.
need a margarita?
The whole family's here now. Kaiser's here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's. Oh, I can't wait
wait,
to hang
there's
out with you
people there?
guys.
Faith, what are you doing later?
Yeah. Just the
Yeah,
chat.
we should just do that right now since your governor said nobody's allowed to visit your state now.
Right? Yeah. Hi. Oh.
Your governor's like, that's crazy.
Wait, our governor's crazier than your governor? Is that what you're saying?
I don't think so.
Your
Oh,
governor's
Yeah,
pretty
your governor
crazy.
right now is pretty crazy.
He is.
Yeah,
No, your
he
governor
is.
right now, didn't he say
Yeah.
that nobody can come to your state now without quarantining for 14 days? Like, what does that even mean? You cross the border? Where are you going to go?
I didn't get
That
that.
doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Thanks, Cracker.
I know.
How
I
do
was
they,
like,
how do they handle this?
I was I was reading it, the article, and I'm like, I just know another lockdown is coming. So,
Which means I have to drive to New York again to get alcohol.
Oh my gosh, they're gonna shut down the liquor stores. Oh no.
She's got to go. She's going to lose her mind
Okay,
right now.
I'm sorry.
She's
Thanks for
laughing
hanging
about
out.
something her son is doing.
Okay. Yeah, your son's on the stream right now, by the way.
Hey,
Oh, are you? Wait, what?
Yeah. I can comment on it.
oh, is
So
that
he's
Squiddy?
over here laughing about it.
Squiddy, yeah.
Oh, Squiddy's here.
Yeah.
Oh, Squiddy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, what did
All
Derek
right, we'll
call
go
it,
over
though?
there with it.
What did it lock down to? What was it? Oh, how did he put it? If he's still here, Derek, you got to say it again because it's really funny. Like I'm in your house for Thanksgiving. Come over, Faith. Come over. They're not going to
Because
test
you have
everybody.
munchies.
They're not going to
You
test
have
everyone. I can't
munchies.
stop everybody. It's the honor
Let's be
system.
honest.
Yes.
She's got munchies. I mean, I did definitely get rid of that whole
Your
bag
governor.
that I
Yeah,
found at
no,
the pharmacy.
It's
Off
crazy, Carl.
into the
Yeah.
munchies.
Munchies.
I still really, really, really want this to come back and bite me. Like, it would be so funny.
It'd be a good story.
It would just be funny.
Like, if I go there tomorrow and they're like, David, we have you on video bending down. I'm like, okay, you perverts. What do you got?
The government.
There we go.
I mean, I don't
Rona
even
2,
care.
the governing. That's what, yeah. Yep. That's good, Carl.
Yeah, well, back then it was like super duper extra triple illegal. Now it's just like a ticket.
Yeah.
So she could have gone to like
small.
She could have like gone to the prison underneath the prison. Yeah.
Children of the
They'll
corn.
lock you up. She's gonna lock you up in Joe Biden's cages.
Oh, that's weak.
4 more months, Caleb. Holy shit. Oh my gosh.
Lockdown inning.
Caleb. Oh.
Dude, seriously, we're in the lockdown inning. Wait.
The lockdown inning.
He just called it the lockdown inning?
Yeah,
that's funny. Hey, listen to what my son is doing. Oh, what are you doing?
Oh, it's Christmas.
Oh, you got the necklace thing.
You
broke it.
She's not okay right now.
No.
She's in full relaxation mode right now.
Yay! Yes.
I don't know.
That's what happens
how
when you come
to
on our
describe
stream.
it, but
we put people.
It makes me want to eat Charleston Chew.
People come on Monday late
gosh.
night and get put at a false sense of ease.
Yeah, well, not false. Why is it false?
Listen,
It's real.
it's not a false sense of ease if we've all seen you in your underwear.
Well, yeah.
True.
So who is lulling who into a false sense of security?
Maybe it's your damn.
I'll tell you
group
who. Mr. Haynes. That's who.
Squiddy's disappointment.
Mr. Haynes gave you a false sense of security.
Haynes is garbage. You gotta get Fruit of the Loom. Has better support.
What's up?
Did you say immeasurable?
Immeasurable.
Yeah, immeasurable.
No, but Turd Boy 420's in the house. I don't know.
I'm getting yelled at.
Oh, don't get yelled at.
Oh, Turd Boy 420's in the house.
Yeah. I'm not sure who that is, but I'm going to
Let's
take
roll
a
with
guess.
I can't even guess. We know too many
My
people.
disappointment is.
Immeasurable.
My disappointment is.
And my day
immeasurable.
Immeasurable.
And my day is ruined.
Disappointment, pain, disgust.
That's what I do.
Oh, gosh.
Freeze the Charleston Chews.
Anguish.
Tough.
Woo!
Self-deprecation. Loathe.
Freeze the Charlton Chew. I would have to, like,
Mm.
I couldn't even chew them at that point.
So guess what we're doing for Thanksgiving?
Talk about it.
No, not us, honey. I'm talking about what my group's gonna do. She said, "Eating turkey all out." It was great.
Yeah,
it was very
no.
classic. It was very.
Can't wait.
It was very Norman Rockwellian.
I'm excited about. I like
Very
Thanksgiving.
wholesome. Home stuff.
So here's what I want to do. I want to do something nice for some people on Thanksgiving, and maybe 3-4 days out. You know, long enough time to order pickup orders if there's anybody that's in an area where their local grocery store does that, so we can just buy it straight up for that group of people.
Yes.
We'll try that. If they're not in an area where we can do that, I think we'll just base it on how many kids they have and just give them a little Thanksgiving bonus. But I'm looking for groups. I mean, like a whole group of people in LMCG and in a couple other groups that can say, you know, they need a Thanksgiving boost. So we'll make cause. This is going to do something nice. So it's going to be cause number 69.
Nice. Nice. That is a
Through
nice
cause 69 through 79 or 85 or whatever, like depending on how many people we can get. But we'll try to get a whole list of them, and they'll all be really small goals. And as soon as one hits the goal, you move on to the other one. If you're at one that's already hit the goal, find a different one.
And blow them out.
So we'll try to do like 10 people all at once.
That's exciting.
10 families all at once.
I'm always trying to do 10 people at once.
10 causes. All
Causes.
at once.
Yeah, I want to help.
Listen.
10 causes at once.
Squiddy is on the chat right now.
Squiddy, what up, bro?
Yeah.
Who's Turd Boy 420 though? Crack Dragon.
No, because David said something dirty and Nooney's watching right now.
No! No. Oh, wait, you did say something dirty. I forgot. Shit.
Noonie, turn off your YouTubes.
Damn it. I forgot about that. 10 causes. 10 causes.
Yeah, that's
Look, he just got yelled at.
Oh.
She went and told him he has to get off the street.
See?
And he said, I don't care. It's funny.
It's funny.
It's funny.
See, that's why I don't let your kid hang out with mine. He seems like a bad influence.
Yeah.
Probably your son, not gonna lie.
Turbo 420. Davey does have his phone upstairs.
Probably right.
I still see you autographed our basement wall.
You drew on my house.
Remember that? Yeah.
I'm not tall enough for that. That was clearly Seth Davis.
Yes.
Wait, did nobody else join me? Everybody said they were going to do it all together. Did they leave me doing it all on my own?
Going streaking in the quad.
Well, that's disappointing. I'm eating Charles right now, though.
I haven't had those in a while. Yeah.
I'm not too disappointed.
Mm-hmm.
Can't be.
Yeah. Yep. Not actually to borrow the TV behind them, guys. What?
Look at all those bottles of Evan Williams.
That's all the whiskey we have there. What are you talking about?
You can see
Is it just Evan Williams? Is that your thing?
It's Ezra Brooks. Because I didn't make enough bottles. Like, hold on a second. Let me move you.
Dave's gonna move.
Because I got to point these out. Because they're nice. They're nice bottles. So the only ones that I made different are up in this corner over here. We have the Ezra Brooks. Then we got some Hennessy. Then we got some Pappy Van Winkle here. And then here we have the world's most expensive bottle of cognac.
That's tequila.
Cognac.
Oh, that's cognac.
Yeah.
That's a Louis the 13th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I had never even heard of that.
I asked for that in 2005 as my wedding gift when it was worth like $9,000, and I mean like $900.
Oh, that's
and now
cheap.
it's worth like $15,000.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that was a tricky bottle to render.
I said, this is what I want. I want that for my wedding day, and I want to have it to see if I'll drink it or sell it at 20 years. And nobody bought it for me, and it was wicked cheap. And it would have been worth like, the older the bottle, the more it's worth. It would have been like $11,000 to $14,000 right now.
Wow. Yikes.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like for my 30th birthday, I told everybody I just wanted 30 ounces of silver, which would have been like $370 at the time. And it was worth more than that. And everybody balked at it, so whatever.
Yeah, it is what it is.
But I'm always, trying to get family to go all elaborate. And then what I end up with is like extra biscuits at Red Lobster.
Oh, hey,
so was your last birthday Bitcoin? Because that seems to be doing pretty good right now.
Yeah. No, I never got one of those either.
We got Bitcoin by going.
It was like, hey, give me a Bitcoin for my birthday.
Just one.
That never happened. Really?
Yeah, if you
like a whole one.
No, that's like over $16,000 right now.
I don't even really understand it.
Yeah,
I don't.
But when you go on Float, they give you a Bitcoin wallet, and if you stream, the owners of Float come on and they give you money. It's neat.
I mean, if you stream things that they
if you stream good,
quality things that they
if you stream like us.
Because Seth wants to know what is the empty bottle worth, because that's what he'd have today. Is the empty bottle worth something?
It's a fancy.
What are you giggling about over there? She is over here giggling like a maniac. See, this is why I can't pick stuff up at the pharmacy for you.
Stuff up at the pharmacy.
Freedom. Alicia, I'm praying for you, girl.
It's cough medicine.
I am praying for you.
I brought you that Coca-Cola.
Because
that's too much sugar.
Wait, bring that bottle over here. It's actually Coca-Cola. Oye, dame la botella. Dame la botella de Coca-Cola. Rapidito. Y apaga el agua, que me jode de eso. No, apaga el agua.
Oh, Squiddy's got... Hey, you know what's happening?
It was actually Coke.
Oh, that's correct, Dragon?
A cola, not Coke.
Yeah. Well, in Oregon, they went back to the original recipe.
Love you, Alicia, so much. Your son and
in Oregon,
Seth Davis's son are going to be friends now.
She is over here shaking her booty.
What?
No. She totally
She's
is.
being so funny right now.
Aw.
We should probably
Venga a
go.
saludarme. Sí, ven.
Everybody should just probably go.
Oh, it's 11:11.
Wait, so what do you guys do for a living?
Huh?
As long as we're interviewing. So, whoa. That was.
Hey Dave.
Well, that's not right.
I think you might just want to just shut it down. I think it's time to just go to bed.
Do you have
No,
the other
that's
one?
not good.
Do you have?
That makes me really sad.
No. Do you have the other one? Do you have the other one?
Oh.
Tennessee's your
That's pretty good, though, ain't it?
Alicia.
Ain't that
Yes.
pretty good?
Yep.
I think it's this one.
He just comes in. This is better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. Wait, are those are all you?
What?
Mm-hmm.
No, that's Jason.
No.
Those are all you? You recorded yourself doing this?
It was me.
You left the shit here. Oh man, Chrome key's working too good.
Woo. There you go.
That was.
Yeah, but it's disappearing with the chroma key.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's aggressive.
It's aggressive.
That was all of our Friday the 13th show.
Yeah.
That's why when this stream
I
started.
mean, look at that bar. It's pretty aggressive. It's pretty aggressively from Evan Williams.
Yeah. a lot of Ezra Brooks.
So Alicia says that Tennessee's
That's
pretty
what we're
free.
talking.
Yeah.
Tennessee's pretty free. You drove through there.
Oh yeah, but I also ran into people who don't like what we do, so it's like kind of weird because Tennesseans, for some reason, if they don't know you and you're giving them something, that's
Oh, really?
charity, and charity is bad. Yeah, there's a cultural norm down there that you
Wait,
just don't
what?
take stuff from people.
So good
Yeah, it's
reason
weird.
to keep them-
So like I tried to help that lady, and I was like, "Look us up in our group because we'll literally buy you a car. Just look us up." And she was like, "Well, I don't know take charity." I was like, "Look at you! You're on a freaking highway in Bucksnort, Tennessee. You in the middle of absolutely flipping nowhere. Like I'm offering you a car. What is wrong with you?" And she's like, "Well, I don't be taking stuff." So
Wow.
They're self-sufficient
I mean,
people.
there's something about that, and I have to just respect that. I can't force her into it,
No.
but still, I mean, from my perspective, I think that's dumb.
Yeah.
But
My cars
that's
are okay,
their
but I'd
culture.
still take a
And-
new car.
And you know, maybe my culture looks absolutely stupid to them, so it doesn't really matter.
Yep.
I want to go to Idaho so bad.
I know, right?
that'd be
Erin
awesome.
Erin Riggs, she says that Dadman needs to come to Idaho. And I want to go to Idaho and hang out with Erin. Holy shit. We're going to double date Erin, right? We're going to... Jacob says Missouri.
David,
Missouri is
where
free.
are they saying we should go? David, where are they saying we should go?
Idaho, and then Jacob said Missouri. Missouri is free.
No, Idaho.
No,
Ah!
Idaho? Nah, Idaho.
Oh,
You know,
man.
I had to get you to say it because
Yeah.
I wasn't going to say it to the person that was commenting
That's fine. I like being the butt of jokes.
because I don't want to form latter-day sensibilities.
No,
Mm.
Wait, I'm assuming.
you don't want
Wait,
those
Idaho
polite
is
people
like-
after you. Yeah, that's
We're
No,
still open up. Oh,
we've had our run-ins.
Our governor's
that-
trying to shut it
No,
down.
I don't know what Aaron is. I'm just making jokes. I'm just being stupid.
yeah, this one.
Yes, people actually live in Idaho, Noonie. Oh, what is that? I
This
wrote
is-
that. That's not
yeah.
Ron
Yeah, you
Paul's
did.
autograph.
No, this is the other one's in the special lockbox.
This one stays down here next to
This
our...
Oh, yeah,
this
mine
one's next to the screen.
definitely.
It's
not belong
it
in a
sits on
lockbox.
the can of spam.
Yeah, it sits on a can, not spam. It's
Aldi
luncheon meat.
Yes.
It sits right here next to the stream, so I can look at it when I'm feeling
Seth
down.
Boudreaux, you should come to New England in the winter time.
Yes, it's fun. It's exciting.
Exciting if you want.
Have you ever been on the Atlantic coast in the wintertime, like with snow on the beach and just like
Yeah,
take off your shoes and walk in the ice cold Atlantic?
all the crunchiness.
I did not walk in.
Because let me tell you, it hurts.
Yeah,
And
Yeah.
it feels awesome.
it's a cold.
I didn't take
burn.
off my shoes, but we walked along the ocean
Oh yeah,
in
Maine.
the and I found like a frozen.
So my dad-
starfish.
My dad is like super in love with the state of Maine. Like he can't get enough of the state of Maine. I think it's because it was the first place he had contact high because he was in a room full of people getting high, and he was like, none of that for me. I don't do any of that. And so they gave him a bottle of wine, and he just drank the whole thing.
He just has good feelings from there.
Yeah, but he was like 17, and that was back when a 17-year-old could relax, and. So he did that and just kind of wandered the beach. That was when he was a teenager. And then he kind of like always wanted us to go back to Maine. He was like, let's go to Maine. We're going to go to the beach. And I'm like, Dad, that's 6.5 hours from here. And he was like, let's go. We piled the car, tent there in the middle of a hurricane in the rain. We're like, there's nowhere dry to put our stuff, Dad. We've got pneumonia, Dad. He's like, don't you just love it up here in Maine? I'm like, no, it's cold.
It's a magical place.
It's like August 5th. It's like August 5th, and the water's 28 degrees.
Go for a swim.
He's like, dude, you get used to it. And then you come out with these weird-looking red and white leeches all over your body, and there's sharks.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
No, I say these things to be, hilarious, but I actually fondly remember going to Maine.
Oh, the family
when
trip.
I was a kid.
Yeah. I think you heard Alicia's feelings. She said, well, Dadman just got uninvited to LMPM Vols, Tennessee meetup.
No, I said I love you guys, and you guys have your culture, and I have mine. And mine probably looks really stupid to yours.
That's what it is, and we don't want to force
I think that's all I said.
I think
I wasn't insinuating. Oh wait, I probably was. Well, I'm sorry.
There's that.
If that means anything. Yeah. So, dang.
Yeah. I know.
Oh yeah, Maine. It's really cold.
And
so one year my dad was like, "We're not doing anything for Christmas vacation. Let's go to Maine."
For Christmas.
Like, Maine for Christmas vacation is like the coldest thing that you could possibly imagine. Yeah. And
it's like
I left the hotel there on the main track on Route 1A or A1A or just A1. I can't remember which one it is. It's US Route 1 whatever. And it's up on the ocean. It goes from Key West all the way up to the northern reaches of Maine.
I had to make sure.
And
not drinking.
Yeah, so
It's fine.
So I left the hotel at like 8 o'clock at night and just went on the beach with shorts on. And it was like Christmas vacation in Maine.
Oh.
It was like 20 degrees, wind was howling. Yeah, it felt really good.
It's pretty dead up there in the off season too. Because that's when we were there. Like there was two of us in the hotel.
There's nothing to do. Like, at least in spring and fall, if you can catch them before they shut her up for the year.
No one loves the Maine.
You can go to like some nice wooden floorboard diners.
Yeah.
And all these really old New England buildings.
Yes.
And get like fresh blueberry pancakes and stuff. That's my dream. When I think of Maine, I'm like, yeah, blueberry pancakes.
We bought you blueberry pancakes. I just remember that.
Yeah.
That was so exciting.
Oh, that's okay.
It was like calling some little place out.
Wait, so why did you guys go there?
To
Amway.
Amway, yeah.
Yep.
We had an Amway.
Oh, so you've been in a cult before?
Yeah,
yes,
yeah, we're really good at cults.
That's good to have around.
We're experienced.
You know, I was thinking today that it's cheap. I said something that didn't sound quite appropriate in the $5 club, because I said, yeah, another cause done and another helper recruited, because the lady was like, yeah, thank you very much, and I hope to be a helper in the future. Yeah. And I was thinking, yeah, is there something wrong with recruiting people to doing good things by doing good things for them? Because if there is, then I'm doing that.
Yeah, it kind of feels kind of rude, like if you don't like stick around, like, okay, I got mine, thanks guys.
That's true. It's like, hey, we hooked you up. Like, could you at least post a thank you note and tell us how things are going?
Maybe give a bump in the future.
But No, I mean, I want people, obviously, I want people, if they feel some sort of debt of gratitude, to stay in the group and find ways to get other people there, because then more people will get help. But I don't help people just so that I can get that opportunity to grow the group.
That would be a bad
These
business
are actually
plan.
people that come. But it's still funny if you think of it that way. And you say, "Oh, well, I'm just doing nice things for people so that they'll do something nice for me."
You asshole.
It's just funny to think of. Yeah. No, but what they're doing is, as a consequence of being helped by our group, they go out and they say, "I want people to know about this. This is exciting." People were there for me when no one was there for me.
Yep.
And that's exactly why I do this. Because that is the message that we have, is that, don't go running to mommy and daddy government for this, or to the politician that's been promising you, well, if you just vote for me next election, I'll make that happen. We take care of it immediately.
Because first they got to do other things.
And then they say,
yeah, right.
And then they say, wow, these libertarians are the real deal, and they helped my life when nobody else was there for me.
That's heartwarming.
And in some cases, maybe some other people are there for them, but in the bulk of their support comes from us.
Yeah.
Because that's just how awesome we are.
It's very warm and fuzzies. Like it's very exciting.
Yep.
And I loved when you were here and you were talking about it. And imagine us being big enough that we had factions, if you would, throughout the country where somebody local needs help.
Yeah. I would like it where there's groups in every state and they can say, hey, there's a problem in this one city that we can all solve together. And we can all say, for example, Texas is the prime demographic for Liberty Beans fans. That's where they all live. Say there's a problem in Abilene, and the group in El Paso and the group in McAllen and the group in Houston and Dallas all say, hey, let's take care of that. And we'll say, this is Liberty Memes. This is a Texan branch of Liberty Memes here to help you.
Yeah.
Yep.
And not just PayPals
that would be
and GoFundMes,
pretty dang awesome. And they'd be like,
to your yard.
They'd be like, man, well, possibly. I mean, it's a pretty big state. But even if it was just on somebody's GoFundMe in some random town in Texas, and they would just be like, oh, Texans from all over the place that are involved in this Liberty Memes thing are the ones that came to take care of this. And we wouldn't even have to bring that stuff to the entire nation unless it was one of the really, really big things.
Yeah, and then we come together. Like
and I think we could get there.
No, we will get there.
Yeah.
I think we could get there.
I
think we definitely could get there.
You said get there or prison.
Tom Wood Show today showed. Well, I mean that's pretty much everybody in this country. I mean, we're all on watch lists. You have to say it like that. I mean, I just picked up a baggie today.
Prison it is.
I'm gonna get kicked out of the Rite Aid.
Oh no!
Not the only 24-hour Rite Aid in Syracuse.
I'm really disappointed because it was just ditchweed and I just let it fly into the breeze. I really didn't care.
Sure.
And now I'm disappointed because, no, it's true. It's a true story.
True story.
The breeze
no, this is from edibles.
This is something else.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man, I know. I love what you're doing though, and that was a fantastic podcast. You were on. Yeah. You were on point with all of it. What you shared was.
Let me ask you. Didn't that podcast sound exactly like what I told you when I came to your house?
Yep.
Yeah, except Tom Woods was interviewing you.
And there's a lot more killing going on in the background. And teabagging.
Oh yeah, because we were playing Halo.
Yeah, but when I came to your house and I told you all those things, it's exactly what I told Tom Woods, like word for word.
Yep.
And it's not that I was rehearsing it, but I have figured out ways that I can explain to people what it is that we do very quickly.
You gotta know
because most people don't have any kind of attention.
Yeah, you need to know.
From my other call, you have to have your bullets in your belt, ready to pull them out right now. Like you know your message. You know.
Well, what's funny about that? Yep. What's funny about that is
that's what
I do that at the supermarket all the time. I always do the supermarket, and like, you see how many cashier recruits I have that join these groups.
Yeah. Yes.
There's a lot of them. Yeah.
Well, we heard you when you were in Florida last year, and you were looking for Alexis, and you were in. Oh
yeah, and I was telling all the Cubans at the fruit stand or the milkshake stand that taxation is theft and like all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
And they're like, "What are you talking about, dude?" And I was like, "Listen, you don't understand, man. Taxation is theft. You guys came here from a communist country. The government does not own your house."
Right. Well, and I think you were talking to one of the Dave's doing a sexy dance on the other side of the computer.
Oh no, I was even telling them that you could probably get and I was telling them that capitalism would provide a superior service to whatever socialistic programs they rely on through taxation. And they were like, oh, you got me there. Thing is that a lot of these Cubans, these older Cubans, they're Republican, so they're law and order types. And so when you say end all taxation, they think that you just mean end all police. But then they're like, what about all these services? I was like, well, maybe there's a capitalist solution and you would have superior services. Then they're like, oh, capitalism, you say? Oh, I thought you were one of those communists. So wait, I'm listening. So that's how to get those guys.
Why do people not think that like a private organization can do something like better than what the government is providing? It just my roads and schools and how are people going to get fed? And it's like, do you really think that people are going to let their neighbors starve to death next to them? I mean, oh my gosh, really? That is sad. That's very sad.
I mean, my neighbors are kind of jerks, though.
Well, okay, but what about the neighbors on the other side?
I'm just joking.
I know. Alicia said that Tom allowed you to speak and get a lot of your information out. So, in that one little, concentrated episode,
sometimes I like the fact that Tom didn't say anything, and then other times I'm like, man, I wish Tom could have agreed with me more, because then people would be like, yeah, this guy's legit. Instead, it was just me saying stuff and Tom being like, yeah, well, that's interesting. But then at the end, he said, I give this the Tom Woods seal of approval.
Yes. So now you got the Ron
this
Paul,
better get you Tom Woods bump. And on your Patreon, too. And I was like, yeah, well, that's pretty legit.
Yeah. Yeah, he was... He to me sounded
enthusiastic.
Excited about what you're doing, like that. And it's like, and you said too, as far as the group goes, it's not just about libertarians. You don't have to have any particular political affiliation to be a part of the $5 charity club. There's no political posts in there. It's all about just helping people. So if you really want to help people, get in there.
Well, I mean, I know I make jokes and I come on here and I'm like, oh, well, this is all, unofficial and informal and all that. And this is the memes page, so we better be able to handle making jokes. But there is a reason that I was at Ron Paul's house. I mean,
you don't just get
people
there for
invited
memes.
To that party.
Yeah.
People invited to that party, you're not invited to that party just because you're a fan or something. I mean, I am putting in the work, and they recognize this. You've been
putting in the work.
And they want to help out with this. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I know that he was interested in what I'm doing, and he wanted to help get the message out. So. Yep.
And you've been like doing this for a long time. Like, you've been at this.
Yeah, I mean, it's not just like he had some rando on the show. I mean, he had us on the show 1,050 episodes ago.
You were just off by one episode to be 1776. That hurts
one. It's okay though, because it's the year after, and it's the year after.
Yeah, that was a better year.
Okay, I don't mind. But
But no, and to be invited to Ron Paul's home and everything, you've been.
I wouldn't
carrying out.
You don't just get to talk about this stuff on one of these podcasts unless people have noticed that that's what you're actually doing.
Right.
I mean, Tom Woods isn't going to say, "Hey, you made all these claims. Why don't you come on my show and make these claims?"
Yeah.
Obviously, he was like, "Okay, you're at Ron Paul's house right now, telling me this thing that Ron Paul is literally standing right next to us, listening to you tell me this thing, and he's not interjecting, saying." No, David, that's not exactly what you're up to.
Because that's exactly what Ron Paul would do.
Because he would. He would come in and be like,
yeah,
well...
he would say, well, that's not exactly what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and Jeff Dice is standing there, who is the president of the Mises Institute.
These are all these people that wouldn't come on the show.
A little fly. A fly on the fruit salad.
It's not that they wouldn't come on the show.
Or on your head.
You know, we just have to pitch it to them right.
Yeah, I haven't tried hard enough.
But, no, I mean... I talk to these. There's a reason that we travel in these circles, you know, and that I put in this work so that I can actually get some respect for what we do from legitimate sources.
Yeah. Legitimate, yep.
You know, yes, I love people's meme pages, and I absolutely would love if Anarchist Gays with Hairy Legs page would follow me and say everybody should follow David back. That would be awesome. But it's not the same if Anarchist Gays with Hairy Legs tells people to like your page than if Tom Woods does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little more
so some respect should be given to the fact that those are the people saying that Liberty Memes is legit. So that's like a really good thing, and I'm really happy about that.
You should be.
You should be. You should be proud of
it.
it.
And at the same time, I should remind everybody that I'm not being arrogant here, and I don't think that I'm better than Tom Woods and Jeff Dice. Those people are consummate professionals. I am not.
But you're doing something.
Yeah, you're doing something. You are.
Yeah, but we're out here getting the freaking work done, and we're laying the groundwork for a more libertarian society, and I firmly believe that. And every single time we finish a goal and it says libertarians care on every single comment, and that person goes and recruits 10 more people in their family that all see what we're up to, and eventually those people feel really good about the next cause that they help, and then they all see what we're up to and they tell all their friends. You know, that grows, and that can really change the country. And we have no idea how much it could change the country. So that's why I always encourage maximum participation, because as long as people are still paying attention, they don't kind of be like, oh, I wonder what that's up to. You know, while I want casual participation and I don't want people to get burned out, at the same time, I do want people to at least show up once a month and see what we're up to. Because if they just did that,
that's what you
then we would be seeing a lot.
Yeah, we're
well. Yeah, I mean that's why I made that pledge. I'm giving my daughter some yogurt right now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we're a little more than casual.
M&M yogurt.
Kind of. I don't know.
I'm gonna lick this lid.
You have to. That's part of the.
Yeah,
that's the rule.
You can't not lick the lid.
That's your cut.
Delicious.
Yeah.
that's your cut for opening the yogurt.
That's funny.
Dude, I want to say those beers you brought the other night, where did you get those? Because holy guacamole.
I think I had a little bit, but I ended up passed out on the floor over there, and Mary had to end the stream herself.
Yeah. I was
those two beers, that's a Brown's double IPA.
Double.
And I get those at Wegmans. If you can't find them in Erie, have Celeste send you some from Buffalo, because I get those at Wegmans. But those are a New York State beer, and sometimes they don't allow those things to swap from one state to the other.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. They were. Woo!
It's like Hetty Topper. Hetty Topper is really good, and it's from Vermont, and it's an unfiltered double IPA. And it's really good,
hazy,
and I can't get it here, so I get that one that I got for you guys.
Oh,
and that's my favorite beer right now. So I gave out 2 of them while I was in Texas. I can't remember who I gave them to, and then I gave those 2 to you. Oh, that's who I gave them to. Scott Peterson's brother and sister-in-law.
Oh, nice. nice.
Man, you're so into gifts. That's what I said. It's like
gift is a nice thing to do. I mean, if you're with somebody, don't just leave them with your farts.
Yeah, that's your love language, I think.
Don't just leave them with your farts.
I mean, when you leave someone, don't just leave them with your BO everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, actually give them something tangible that they can say, hey, I remember that guy. You know, he kind of stunk, but this was a nice gesture.
Now I have a bag full of cigars. Cubans.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, look, Vermin Supreme, if he had been elected, would have been giving everyone a pony.
Yeah, not just...
You don't forget something like that.
What?
Seth, that's my kid.
You don't...
Our middle kid.
You don't forget something like that.
No, not a pony.
Not a pony.
Time travel and...
Not a pony. I shared a vape with Vermin Supreme. That's why I haven't gotten the Rona.
Oh, you got
magic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was the original.
Yeah.
The original.
I'm immune to everything.
Yeah.
And it was my vape, so I probably gave him the Rona.
No, please no.
He's a good dude.
We love Vermin. He's fun.
But I'm pretty sure
he's fun.
I'm pretty sure he's impervious.
Yeah,
Because that was back in February, I think.
Yeah, he's been every time and everywhere.
Yeah, he's been in all the time.
He's lost in time right now. I
think you see how the name dropping works. You know, you mentioned Tom Woods and how about Jeff Deist and Ron Paul and Carol baking cookies and teaching her son how to swim. She was literally teaching my kid how to swim. Like Carol was like, "Wait, you don't know how to do this? You don't know how to do that? You better get your parents on this. And right now, you're gonna do it right here in front of me."
Oh, it froze. She did that old West style. It's like, oh, you don't know how to swim? Throw him in the river.
You're gonna learn today.
We're gonna see if Dad comes back. Sometimes he doesn't.
This was fun.
Bring this up.
We'll see if we'll check out over here if he comes back.
You'll hear him.
This was fun though, and if you guys haven't listened to the Tom Woods, podcast, it's like 27 minutes, I think.
Yeah,
was
it's
the
pretty
whole
good.
thing,
Oh,
and it was fantastic. Okay, all right,
Wait, he might be back.
Maybe. Oh, you're back!
Oh, hey.
Oh my gosh, I'm so shocked.
Yeah, my daughter turned on the Nintendo Switch again.
Oh, okay.
But she's got to go to bed.
Yeah.
So, no, I mean, we can name drop all those really awesome people, but we've also got Vermin Supreme in our corner.
In your groups.
Vermin! He's a fun guy.
A patron.
Yeah.
That's great.
Not just
Vermin Supreme is a patron of Liberty Memes. He's not just like hey, have me on, I'll have you on my show, or something like that, or I'll post about your cause. How many times is it's like 5 or 6 times that he's seen a cause that we posted in our group and posted it to his own page and said, let's everybody rally around this.
That's great.
That happens too.
And I see Spike Cohen in the comment section on the $5 group saying donated to Ann Bump.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so
I want to hear what Mary wanted to say.
Well, I want to ask, so Carl over here, he wants, and Carl's been hanging out with us for a long time. He wants to know about the $5 charity club, but I think he got booted off of Facebook. How can somebody donate still?
We need to get outside of the platform because that's where it is.
I've got to get that started. I've got to diversify that to at least have a shell where I can post those links so that somebody who's not on Facebook can say, well, where do I find this? Well, here's the shell.
Honestly, are you looking?
Well, here I'll be the shell on Float. I'll post all of the current funds and everything going on.
Yes, that would help. That would really help.
I'll just copy and paste right to Float, and we'll be the Liberty Memes $5 fund on Float.
All right.
You know what I really want is if we can get to the point where so many people get it, but everybody wants credit for their faction. So we all have the exact same cause, and the Mises Caucus and Vermin Supreme and Jake Hornberger's Dank Meme Stash and the Radical Caucus and Liberty Memes and all these different people are all donating to the same cause and all flooding it with comments from their group.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be Liberty Memes. It's
we're here because we care. And it doesn't even have to be me. It could be anybody.
We're going to get it on a float for you, Carl.
We could post something big and people would just be like, oh, yeah, this is a libertarian cause.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's not liberty memes.
Fellow libertarian or liberty-minded people are involved. So I don't have to say liberty memes sent me. I could say anything I want. That's a libertarian message. And
subscribe
in most cases would reflect whatever group they prefer. Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Yeah, I love.
But wouldn't that be pretty awesome?
I'll start mirroring it over there.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, because that's where a lot of people are going when they. How many did you see in that just like 1 or 2 days where it was like?
Well, they all went to Parler and stuff.
But they went to, a lot of people went to Float and said like, here's where I am now. I got kicked off of Facebook. You know, they're like done.
Yeah,
done with Facebook.
Social media got really, really, really abusive. In the last couple of weeks, and
abusive to your customers. That's
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know how I'm still here. That doesn't make sense to me.
No, I don't. Yeah, same here. Under the radar somehow. Evidently, I'm not doing enough.
I don't think I'm under the radar. Yeah. I just think that maybe they know that I know how to make a stink on other platforms.
You're like Iran.
I don't know.
You're over there making uranium, and they're like, oh, maybe we shouldn't start a war with that guy. The mutual annihilation.
I get the concept of mutually assured destruction.
That's what.
There it is. Yeah.
That's why we don't mess with North Korea.
Well, I did say that on the Tom Woods show on the episode you heard today. I did say that about Facebook, that they deleted Liberty memes 2 weeks after we were out of the news cycle.
Yep.
That was a fact. And so when I reached out to the same people that helped us make hay the first time, they said, sorry, this is out of the news cycle, and we already covered it.
You're not a story anymore.
And so we went from being able to rebuild, basically go from 50,000 followers to 500,000 in a couple of months. We were able to do something like that. And when we got zucked this time, we couldn't reach out to any press because they had already covered the great zuckening that took down like 760 pages, first time that had ever happened. And so Liberty memes at that point was just a statistic. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's another one. And we didn't make it on the same amount of... We did get on Michael Malice. That was very helpful. Mm-hmm. But we weren't able to get the attention of Blaze and Breitbart and Drudge Report the way we had in the past.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that was definitely planned. But at the same time, I know that Facebook knows that they push our people a little too far and will make a lot of noise somewhere else because we've done it before.
Yeah.
But I'm not even here trying to push them. I'm just trying to be honest with myself and what I believe in. I'm not even here trying to post fake news or do the Q people thing. I don't even see their name, right? Q. I'm not even here doing that or the boot boy thing or any of that. And they're here deleting my content and throttling my reach, telling me that I'm doing things that are evil, and I have no freaking clue what they're referring to.
No, and they don't tell you.
And they won't tell you either. And that's what Carl said too. He doesn't know what he did to get zucked. He got completely thrown off, like deleted, and so many of our friends, and our Liberty family have had the same exact thing happen, where there's no
recourse.
There's no. They don't tell you why, and they just take you off. So, ginger beer. Oh boy.
And canceled.
And
this is the spiciest ginger beer I've ever had, and I absolutely love it.
Is it?
Because before this, I said that they couldn't make a ginger beer spicy enough for me.
Where did you get that?
Wegmans.
Okay. So I had a ginger beer here
The kids said it was too spicy.
A couple weekends ago. Yeah, when my cousin came over, and that was like, it was so good. It was like hot. It was like eating one of those ginger chews, like it's chewing on a piece of ginger. Just like really, it's like,
This is that plus cayenne pepper.
Nope. All right, I might have to try it though. I might have to try it. That's probably like really, 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 really delicious.
Squiddy's back.
Oh my gosh! Hi, Squiddy. Who do you guys think the best president is?
It's definitely my favorite.
Which one died?
I've tried like 10 different types of ginger beer, including the Jamaican ginger beer, the Puerto Rican ginger beer, and all sorts of different brews. And this is my favorite.
All right. Where do you find that in the Wegmans section?
In the fancy aisles.
What fancy aisle do you find that in?
In Wegmans, it wouldn't. If you go to Wegmans, if you have it in Erie, it wouldn't be in the regular fancy soda part. It would be where the drink mixers are. So where the club soda and stuff like that is.
Okay. Ooh, I could.
Where the club soda, tonic water, the different bitters and stuff like that. Yeah. Wegmans is fancy. They actually sell types of bitters.
Wegmans. Have you been to the one that has a tequila bar? Is that in Massachusetts or something? It has like.
Have you been to the one? Have you been to the Wegmans?
Have you been to that Wegmans?
That's funny. They're all like different versions of a Six Flags theme park. And have you been to the one where they just pour the beer into your mouth through like a beer bong?
It's a beer water slide.
You guys go streaking all the way to the quad.
Yeah, we're going to the quad.
March 4th to April 4th. Sounds like a good party.
Oh, hey, April 4th is my birthday.
I thought we were in the trust tree, in the nest.
We are. We're here. We're in it's the wishing tree.
It's a line from Old School.
The trust tree? I don't remember the trust tree.
That line.
I didn't.
And we've seen that like 5.
Watched that.
So he's doing marital counsel. He's doing marital counseling. And he starts saying, well, as long as we're they said, you can say anything you want, Frank.
I remember that.
And he's like, Frank the Tank is like, well, sometimes I'll be at the grocery store with my wife and I'll look at another woman and I'll start to wonder, what's she wearing underneath there? Maybe it's something exotic that I've never seen before. And his wife is like, you are such a jerk. And he says, wait, I thought we were in the trust tree, in the nest.
I forgot about that part. Oh, my gosh.
I remember it now that you're saying it, because I know you're hitting it word for word.
Yep. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, we watched
I remember that, because you just
not quite. I was actually, this is the clean version, because Squiddy's here.
Yeah. But, yeah, I remember... Because, thinking that, a counselor is going to say something and that's going to cancel out the words that are coming out of your face.
Well, the counselor said that they could say anything and it wouldn't be judged against their marriage. So he's like, well, how about this for size? And she's like, you are such an idiot.
What's up, Chase?
Gotta let the dragon breathe.
Goes all around for you guys. That's you're my boy, Blue. Man. I love that.
My favorite part of that movie is when he says, Spanish. Do you trust that I do not want to see you die here tonight? Yes. And then he throws the brick from the one and he ends up in a manhole.
Yeah.
Spanish. Oh, good. Oh, good. Spanish.
Oh, my goodness.
Trust that I do not want to see you die here tonight.
He didn't die.
Yeah.
And I always do the debate team pep talk too. When I talk to people, I'm always like, all right, good talk. See you out there. Say that a lot.
Yeah.
I used to say that at work all the time. Nobody knew what I was saying. And I was like, dudes, we work at the movie theater. Every single one of us has seen this movie. Why are you doing this to me?
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. It was actually pretty tough being on the spectrum in terms of being able to learn every single line of every single movie I watch. And so I would do that at the movie theater, and people are just like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "It's literally in theater 3 right now. Just walk in there, and you'll see what I'm saying."
I like you. You're crazy, but I like you.
Oh my gosh!
You got a dart in your neck.
Yes.
See, I won't forget.
When he grabs that kid by the head and just
That's
shoves
awesome.
Right.
Well, it's like what I was saying about getting kicked out of the pharmacy or something. Like things like that, you don't come across every day.
Yeah. Oh.
No matter how they turn out.
If something horrible happens, you still have to appreciate the humor.
You do.
Like the dude got a donkey tranquilizer dart to the neck, and I was just like, "Whoa, that's awesome!"
Yes.
We're reconnected.
Right. Yeah.
Here, try the ginger beer. Try the ginger beer on screen.
The super spicy ginger
Bring your
beer.
face down here.
Who that?
Drink it. Drink,
okay.
drink the rest of the can. Go
The
ahead.
entire thing.
Chug,
I'm
chug,
gonna
chug,
drink it.
chug, 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 chug.
Oh, he's.
Wow, going in for the last drop.
Is it warm?
Not that spicy.
Oh my goodness!
You know,
oh my goodness!
I know.
Talking all day. By the way, I need more.
And he's Spanish.
Wait, where are the Takis? Did I eat them?
There you go.
You go ahead. You eat your
My Takis
Takis.
are right here.
What, Jason?
Wait.
What?
Oh,
Open it up.
What are
we
you
got those for
doing?
Halloween.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, the kids got some of
Takis?
those.
Good
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody
They're really
handed
good.
out, somebody handed out little bags, like
I-
little rolled up
eat one
Doritos.
too.
Give me some.
Give me some.
I'm the reason he knows what these are.
Yeah.
No, a Guatemalan market in Cortland is why.
No, the Guatemalan market in Portland that belonged to a colleague of mine as a Spanish interpreter. So I'm the reason you know what these are. Stop
Dang it,
being
you got
fresh,
me there.
kid.
You didn't drive there yourself, kid.
Dang it. Good stuff.
Good stuff.
I was too nervous to try one. I'm gonna be honest. I should have tried one.
I need to go to bed. I need Dadbin to hang
Okay.
up on us.
Oh, you need. Okay, Dave needs to sleep because he's got to work tomorrow, and they're being mean to him at work because of COVID.
But I'm eating Takis.
I
Okay,
know.
we can wait. Hold
we'll
on.
wait. We'll wait. You hang
I'm
out.
kidding, dude. I'm kidding. You guys have a good night,
You too.
and thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, thanks
Thank
for
you.
for
Hanging
being
out
here.
with us. Yeah.
There
Yep.
he goes.
Thanks for hanging out with us. It's always fun. It's always fun having him on, you know? And I am pumped about that Tom Woods,
Yeah, that's cool.
yeah, episode. That was really, that was great. So, let's see, the more work, sucks, more live streams I want to do. Yeah, Derek, right? Do it all the time,
Yeah.
Derek. Although I don't want your work to suck all the
And
time.
not on
just
our
live
nights,
stream
but
all the
yeah,
time. Just
that's
live
fine.
stream all the time.
And I will promote. We have a lot of
Oh
nights,
yeah,
a lot of
dude,
hours in
seriously, yeah. And start dipping and just spit.
Actually,
on the floor.
I got those things like they're like little like the little pouches.
the
Remember
nicotine
But
pouches.
they remind me of the old not Skull or whatever. They're little pouches, but these are
remind me
just
of
Nick
Skull.
salt. So they're just minty, and they burn my lip, but they get me through.
Does it work? Does it make you
Yeah,
not want
it
to?
does. Yeah. I think
I'm
vaping's
nervous.
easier to quit than cigarettes, but if you have the nicotine in your system, you don't care
I
about
like
it too
to
much.
like do this. Hello, hi William. Yes, you have some feelings. Do you
Big
want to talk about
feelings.
it? We're gonna go soon.
Yeah, I gotta go to bed.
Yeah, Dave's gotta go to bed. I do too. I mean, I have to set my alarm. I have to call my parents in the morning. So I have to be able to call them and not be like, hello. Yeah.
See, I'm trying to avoid the drug companies. Like, I don't want to go back to. I don't want their gums. I don't want their patches. So I feel like this is just like a free market thing.
And we have friends who have also,
We don't want anyone to win, William. We were hoping for nobody to be elected president,
No
but it didn't work out.
please, no presidents.
No presidents.
No presidents. Yeah. All right. So I think I'm good here.
But yeah, we hate conservatives, but we really fucking hate liberals.
Yeah. We just don't like them all. We don't like them all. Yeah. But, oh, dude.
Squiddy.
Squiddy.
Get out of here with that. We support the Second Amendment, Squiddy.
Thanks for hanging out, Carl. I'm so glad you were here, and I'm glad that it's raining there. I hope everything is like,
Joe Biden is the glitch from Wreck-It
now
Ralph.
in your area there. And that rain is good, probably, once in a while, because...
the what?
Rain.
Yeah.
Where Carl lives.
We got snow.
You know, I feel like that can't be a bad thing, getting some rain. Yep. Rainy Tuesday evening, because it's only 9 there. Yeah.
All right. You might need to be snoozed, William. You need to calm down.
He's just having some feels. Yeah. Yep.
I'm that angry about all of it too. I'm mostly angry that I can't vape in the shop anymore. That's
I know.
garbage. Everybody wants to do something.
Okay.
Everybody wants to do something. I'm doing something. We're trying to fix it. We're trying to fix this. We're doing something. What you're doing is wrong. You're just doing something doesn't fix everything.
Yeah.
All right. You're boring.
He's having some feels. Mushrooms.
Yes. Everybody wants to do something because they don't want to get caught not doing anything.
Oh, now the flooding begins. Carl, damn it, Carl. Go from wildfires to flooding. Mudslides. Oh, no.
You're doing
Carl,
what?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I need the thing on the other
to,
side. This doesn't work.
I said hold it like a man.
Like this?
Yeah, men hold their coffee like that. Yay! Yes, we rotate our... Well, no, this mug is always in rotation, so we were...
Right?
Yeah, there you go. But,
that's what I was talking about.
We use it and then wash it, and then use it and wash it.
Yeah.
Use it and wash it. Yes.
Manhole Love Monday. Whatever.
Carl, stay safe with the mudslides. I'm sorry. Oof, we're about to get blizzards.
Yeah. All right, you want to play some more Halo?
So.
Just kidding. We're going to bed.
Oh, damn it. I was like, one more round. No, we're good. Okay, so thanks for hanging out, everybody. Don't forget to listen to the podcast, Tom Woods.
1777.
Yes, and we'll see you here on Friday. We're gonna be out in the wide open, because it's Tuesday right now, and
maybe
then
we'll talk to somebody. I don't know.
I don't know. Who knows? Yeah.
I was anti-internet today, so
that's fine. That's fine. I was here doing the things I'm supposed to do. I was doing a good job at the things I'm supposed to do.
Good girl.
Yeah, I was being a good girl. Yeah, I'm being a good girl.
That's a good girl.
All right, love you guys.
Oh, we gotta do the scenes thing. All right, good night. We'll see you around Friday, Sunday. There you are.
I don't like your T-Series. Nothing personal, kid. But I must go all out. Just this once. Bob's or Vagana, whichever will it be. Set the fuck down, T-Series. I'm here to spill the real tea. You tryna dethrone me from spot on number 1, but you in the year you lose. So best think you haven't won. When I'm through with you, we're gonna be completely fucking done. Cause we only just begun. I review you. 0 vibe is gone. So come on, T-Series. Looking hungry for some drama. Here, let me serve you bitch lasagna. Bitch lasagna. Bitch lasagna. T-Series ain't nothing but a bitch lasagna. Bitch lasagna. Bitch lasagna. Look at T-Series, they just crying for their mama. Bitch lasagna. Bitch lasagna. T-Series ain't nothing but a bitch lasagna. Bitch lasagna. Bitch lasagna. T-Series just whipped himself in their pajamas. So who the hell is Bob and why you wanna kiss him? Ew. I'm a blue-eyed white dragon while you're just dark magician. Oof. You got a fifth of the population in your nation, but I got 9-year-olds the world's a whole, your defecation. Oops. Multipatlo, what the fuck is that even supposed to mean? Your language sounds like it come from a mumble rap community. No papa, yes papa, Johnny. Now download the sugar and let's throw this fucking party with some bitch lasagna. Bitch lasagna. Look at T-Series, they just crying for their mama. Bitch lasagna. Bitch lasagna. T-Series ain't nothing but a bitch lasagna. Bitch lasagna. Bitch lasagna. Look at T-Series, they just wet in their pajama. Bitch lasagna. Bitch lasagna. T-Series ain't nothing but a bitch lasagna. You got a population of 1.
Magic Potty Baby, your bottle's all done. It's potty training time, will be so much fun. I help you with your training pants, you make me so proud. Your potty feels like magic, then it flushes out loud.
It's fun to help Magic Potty Baby learn to use her potty. Flush and you're ready for next time.
Magic Potty Baby, I'm so glad that you're mine.
Magic Potty Baby and her Magic Potty. No water, no mess. Batteries not included.
I don't like your T-Series.